GIA, no man ain't that. Love and war, that's lost. Can't have peace without no violence. I don't smoke no violence. I don't rep the niggas. Say that nigga a rose in his DM, bitch, I'm gon' kill you. Last time I see a rose, a dead flower. A rose, then they got a rose, a daisy, whatever. Bitch, you gon' die. You gon' die soon. You might die. You might die soon. You gon' die, bitch, I'm gon' kill you. Chocolate acres and dead flowers, love and roses, just some pearl, just some pearl, just some roses, pearl, chocolate days and pearl, and then the lamb, just some pearl, chocolate. Look why Kodak went like that at the end of the record. Yo, can you hear me? No, I can't even hear my damn self. Kodak Black. Kodak Black. Yeah. We can sit and listen to Kodak all day.
Yeah.
Testing, testing, testing. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Oh, I need to start this thing.
Hefty, hefty.
Oops.
It rained Saturday. We were supposed to have that thing over onto my cousin's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody supposed to be doing Western style cookout and shit. I'm on?
Yeah.
Can I hear myself? Why I can't hear my damn self? Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. I don't need to hear myself anyway. Hey, welcome this afternoon. Excuse me. Hello after 2. This is No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. It's the Hustle and Wax Flow. Hustle over there, wax over here. We be flowing between each other. You can call in at 216-939-5087, 216-939-5087. I put out a couple of flyers, for today's show. The one I put out yesterday, which was standard, was with the picture behind me. Another one I sent one out today with Bobby Seals and Eldridge Cleveland. And I just was talking about some of the stuff y'all need to be aware of, because guess what? The Supreme Court is going to get y'all to picking cotton sooner than y'all think. They taking all y'all rights away from up under y'all, and ain't nobody paying damn attention. Nobody. But we'll get to that later. You know what? This is a good show, man. Your boy, man, let me see. What was I going to ask you, man? Because I got some questions today, bro. I need some answers. Oh, and that was Kodak Black. What's the name of that song?
This is Pearls.
Yeah, it's Kodak. You know we do Kodak on this show. Did anybody see Kodak Black on that Instagram video when he was sitting there tripping? When he was high, he ain't have on no shirt, no shoes, no socks. All he had on was some damn blue jeans. And he was really tripping that day. I don't know what he was on, but I read somewhere Kodak himself said he snort fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, Kodak, you keep snorting that fentanyl.
Yeah.
You're going to be fitting out. They be saying, no, Kodak didn't do this, Kodak did.
But they got different fentanyl, though. Yo. This is messing up.
Yeah, they do.
Different fentanyl.
They got, that shit they gave me in the hospital when I had my procedure a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's trying to come on. I can hear myself.
Yeah.
He's on. But he need to leave that fentanyl alone, bro. He ain't getting that lightweight at the hospital fentanyl.
Check.
Let me tell you, that he's not getting. He is not getting the lightweight fentanyl that they give you at the hospital. Kodak get his fentanyl off the street from somebody he know. Maybe that little baby in a nasty diaper who was selling Dave Chappelle weed back then. He a grown man now, shit.
Yeah.
But
there we go.
yeah, we don't.
Check. Yeah.
But
might keep going out. There we go.
Check. Let me see. We got some stuff today.
Yeah.
Y'all need to check out some of these other shows on the No Static Radio family of good stuff. There's good stuff here, man. So check us out. Download, TuneIn.com, Mixcloud.com, Mixer.com,
What's that?
MediaCube.com,
Yeah.
LiveOnlineRadio.net,
Check.
and what's that other one? But y'all can get it on Facebook Live too as well. Just go to the No Static Radio page, like the page, scroll down, you'll see us on here live right now, and on YouTube Live. You know, we the voice of the revolution, so we need to spread our wings a little bit. We powered by Google, and colors on YouTube, and sponsored by the My Avenue Wine, the Cleveland Rugby League, and Design Me exclusively. Those people are partners with No Static Radio, and No Static Radio loves our sponsors. Okay, if you want to be a sponsor, there's our number you can call on the No Static Radio page. Call it. You could be a sponsor for this show, or any show, or for all the shows. And we get Rashida in here one day. Rashida's Healing Hands, one with the massage therapy business.
Yeah.
And do an interview with her, and see if we can talk her into being an advertiser. She got good products. That cocoa butter, that body butter she make.
Yeah.
I got lavender. I got coconut. I mean, that stuff is good. My doctor asked me the other day, do I still be using that stuff for my eczema on my hands?
Yeah.
I told her, yeah, but I got some other stuff I be using too. She said, what is it? I said, body butter by Rashida Healing Hands. She looked at me like I was crazy. But that stuff worked. My hands ain't broke out yet this summer. It always break out when it's real hot, when it get hot. But that's okay. Like my ex, Miss Victoria Lynch, used to say, that's neither here nor there. When she say that, bruh, I know she about to read me the riot act on some bullshit. She think I done.
Yeah, I had to see if she can bring her whole table. I might have to get me a massage on the air. Might have to get them healing hands on my back.
Yeah, she was name. Tell her bring your table in. You know, 'cause she will.
My back need to be healed.
It's free. That's free advertisement. Bring your table in here and give Hustle a damn massage.
Yeah.
And let me watch them healing hands work.
Threw my back out on the roller coaster at Cedar Point. My back out.
And Cedar Point. My nephew and his daughter, they are at Kalahari. They got like a one of them ballet dance groups.
Yeah.
They travel all over the country. They're from Minneapolis, and they up there. They're gonna be performing. They performed Sunday. They took off today, and I think they'll be performing again on Wednesday. They're gonna be up there for a few days. It's like that professional stuff with the funny little shoes and the whole nine.
Yeah.
But so they did Nutcracker Suite over the Christmas holidays at one of the big theaters up there in Minneapolis. But I digress. Don't forget about our sponsors, but we really don't want you to forget about the Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center offers real help, real time for real needs in real time. As trauma happens to you or your family, trauma can affect all parts of your life, sometimes in ways you can't see. Violence can affect the way you eat, sleep. It can cause you to lose focus, feel angry and afraid, use drugs or drinking. You can also lose weight from stress. The Trauma Recovery Center is here to help people who are, there's a lot of PTSD going on in our communities. And, the Trauma Recovery Center, places like this is designed to help you make it through some of these life-changing incidents that people go through, man. There's a lot of gun violence, of course, we all know that. We got a lot of sexual abuse going on. We just got a lot of shit going on, but the Trauma Recovery Center, they offer services for safety, emotional support, food, clothes, PTSD, and much more. Don't let violence control you. You can break free, and the Trauma Recovery Center can help. If I don't say nothing else important today that you like or you hear, this number should be the most important thing that you get from this today. The Trauma Recovery Center can be reached at 216-644-5487. 216-644-5487. Come to wherever you are, call today. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's completely confidential. 216-644-5487. That's the Trauma Recovery Center, man. Some of y'all need that. Use it. Get at it. What the heck am I? Oh, I'm over here. So, yeah, man, what's up? How you doing?
Shit, man, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Get ready for my birthday, but seem like ain't no money coming through. Maybe the night before, like you hit, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, I had me a nice one. Thank you, Ohio Lottery Commission, but more or less, thank you, God, because you put that right on me like 2 days back to back before my birthday. 2 days before, then on the date before, and I was a happy camper. That was beautiful, beautiful. Actually, I went and I bought some tickets yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wasn't doing too good. After the other day, $20 cash word beat me like a drum. And then I'm so dumb, I say, well, I'm gonna buy me a $50 ticket. Maybe I can catch one. 3 tickets later, I won $100. I was like, man, I done spent 200 and some odd dollars up here in this damn place, and I ain't, you know what? I said I gotta stop. And then I won. I ended up winning 100 on the $100 ticket, and $50 on another ticket. And I hightailed it out of there because I said I can't get none of this back because they still owe me. But yesterday I went out, you know, and went down to Dave's, beautiful, beautiful supermarket. Dave's on where is that? It's in the hood. It's on 61st and Chestnut. Y'all know where the new Dave's at. But and I bought a couple of tickets. I was playing the $10 cash word, and I think it's the $1 million something, the black and silver $10 ticket.
Yeah.
And I wasn't hitting. I was like, damn, something ain't right about this picture. So I said I'm gonna buy one more, and then I bought the new $20 ticket. And the $10 ticket was 100, and the new $20 ticket was 100. So I was like, oh shit, I'm about to buy me another one of these cash word tickets. And I bought one, and it was $100. So I won $300 in the span of an hour after losing about yesterday. I think I lost maybe about 80, 90 before I hit anything. So I was a happy camper. $300. I went and put 2 in the bank, and then I held on to one, and I bought me some more scratch offs. I played my numbers today. I ain't even buy me a piece of meat. I should have bought me a piece of meat and put it on the grill, but I was like, no, I'm going to something on Tuesday, tomorrow. The 4th of July is tomorrow. I hope y'all happy about this 4th of July shit because, like I was saying, the Supreme Court of the United States of America, they about to have y'all picking cotton again, bro.
They can't do 4th of July. You already did Juneteenth. 4th of July is for them. 4th of July is for the other folks.
Well, what about the dude, Gayle King said the white dude didn't come to work on Juneteenth on CBS this morning.
He done had his 4th of July. That was Juneteenth. You can't do both now.
He gonna be off tomorrow, and Gayle King gonna be sitting up there looking like Gayle King be looking.
Yeah, so you doing the most. You doing too much. You just don't even want a job.
Well, I mean, they ain't gonna fire her because you know Oprah. That's Oprah's.
No, that's what they're gonna tell dude. He keep not coming to work.
That little white man don't come work on no holiday.
They was like, man, you ain't coming to work, so it look like you just don't want a job. So,
well,
I had to let you go.
You know what they did over at ESPN? They let the damn the guillotine just fly. They cutting people's heads off over there and laying people off and firing people left and right. But kept Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
But they fired um, Susie Colbert, Matt Levy, Jalen Rose, Jeff Van Gundy, the dudes that do hockey. Let me see who else. They got a list of them because we read some of them last week that got fired. So ESPN, they say they downsizing. You know, they're trying to save money, but they bought Pat McAfee. He had a podcast which Aaron Rodgers used to be on every freaking week talking some conspiracy nonsense. So I guess they thought what Pat McAfee was doing was interesting to the masses across the country. You know how much they gave Pat McAfee to do his show? $85 million. But you laid Susie Colbert off. She's been there for 23 years. What's the other dude name? He be on with Stan Verrett at night. They do the LA show. He was there for 27 years.
Yeah.
Steve Levy was there for 24 years. I mean, these people been there. They was part of the freaking foundation that built ESPN to what it is today. And guess what? They ain't got no job no more.
Yeah.
They have absolutely no job. And I mean, I don't know. Well, they got to pay their contracts off. If they were still under contract, they got to buy their contracts out. They got rid of Keyshawn Johnson. What's his name? Matt Kellerman. A few people. They got not a few. They got rid of damn near half their staff. I don't know. And Bub said this. You know, and I don't put much valid anything into what Bub say. He my dude and everything, but he wasn't no damn scholar when we was in school. Trust me. But he was like, ESPN, man, all they doing is hiring women. I was like, yeah, well, they got all the weekend anchors and, you know, in the afternoon, they all women. You know, and then they got women that's doing the basketball thing, Monica McNutt, which is not a derogatory thing to say about her because that's her name, Monica McNutt. And she be wearing some weird shit on ESPN too. I'd be like, you trying to get you some attention, and I don't know if it's working or not. But let me see what else. But ESPN, y'all need to stop. You know, that's like, I mean, I just don't know. I don't understand it, but y'all biting the hand that feeds y'all. And ESPN ain't got no money problem, bro. Cause you know who on ESPN? Disney.
Yeah.
Disney, they on ESPN, they on ABC, and they got some what's that streaming channel they got? They got please. ESPN shouldn't be laying nobody off. Cause Disney got a whole lot of money. A whole freaking lot of money. So where is this coming from? I don't know. But if I was somebody, I say I'm a student because I'm a more professional journalism. Pat McAfee is not even a journalist. He's just an old washed up ass football player. And y'all gave him $85 million, man, to be white in America.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying about that one. Let me see. Just found out when we put it in today. Leonardo De Niro Rodriguez, Robert De Niro's grandson. He passed away. He was 19. I couldn't read all of it, but that was 19. De Niro's grandson. Cedric Killings, 45. He passed away. Ryan Mallett was 35. He was a quarterback. He started at Michigan, went to Arkansas, and played for the Patriots. And he was 35. Christine King Ferris was 95. James Crown. Now this one got me because NASCAR. You know NASCAR did the show in Chicago this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, street race.
Yeah.
So during like practices and stuff, this dude, he was a billionaire. A lot of billions, like about $24 billion. His name was James Crown, and stock car racing or NASCAR, whatever you want to call it, it was one of his passions. So a billionaire, he could buy a car. You know,
Yeah.
but the thing like Michael Jordan got a car. Michael Jordan paid somebody to drive that car. Dude was up there going around the track himself. He crashed. He was 70 years old. He died. Never all them billions.
Yeah.
Let me see who else I got on here. Oh,
Yeah, some of them people drive their own car. It was that one dude, you remember they had that, I forget his name, they got a special on him. That dude, he used to drive his own race car, but he used to run that dope too. They called him smuggling. He had some money too. It's a special about him on Hulu.
He wasn't driving that
boats,
fast.
Them boats and them cars.
But oh yeah, I know you're talking about. You do them speed boats and stuff too. Yeah. That's why I was bringing this dope in on them damn speed boats.
Yeah, driving racing boats and cars. It was like his wife was like, that's all he do is he live the race. All they did, that nigga live the smoke. Yeah,
Crack.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson, another NASCAR. He retired, but everybody know Jimmy Johnson. Not the football Jimmy Johnson. This is the racing star.
Not the racist. The racing star. Not the racist star.
Yeah, not the racist. But he liked black people on that football field though. But Jimmy Johnson, his in-laws, they live in Indiana, some little town in Indiana. But they were found dead with one of their grandsons. And they said it was a murder-suicide, which I was like, wow, that was something. Yeah. Them murder-suicide deals be like, they kind of rock my foundation somewhat because, we talk about suicide over here sometimes, but and we know the importance of it. But wow, you kill somebody that you love and then kill yourself. I don't know what the issue was, but that wasn't too cool, bro.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been money because Jimmy Johnson got a lot of damn money. So it's his money, and guess who else's money it is? It's his wife's money. So them people was well taken care of. They live in some freaking suburb outside of Indianapolis. But let me see if I got anybody. Well, I do have Chris. His name is now get this. He's Native American, all right. Chris Printup. He was 42. Born to raise hell. That was his clothing line. He had contracts with the Rams, the Lakers, who else? The Kings. But his what they call him, Spanto. Chris Spanto Printup. He died in a car wreck coming back from a Native American something that they was having in Arizona.
Yeah.
He was 42 years old, man. And it's ironic, his mother said that a couple of years ago, his father was coming from that same festival.
Yeah.
And he died in a car wreck on Route 66. But yeah, this dude, he was amazing. He went to jail. He was in a Supermax prison at one time. I mean, I thought most people that went to Supermax never came home. But but he came out, man, and he said all the time that he was in there, he just thought about what he was going to do and which way he was going to go. So, man, he came up with this clothing line, man. Y'all go check out his clothing line. Born to Raise Hell, got an X in it. Born Times or Born X, raised. So check out his clothing. I mean, his stuff is nice. Streetwear, beautiful streetwear, man. And if you're a fan of any of them Los Angeles teams, he got some stuff for you. So, he was 42, man. But it's shocking to hear about Robert De Niro's grandson, 19. May they all rest in peace. And wow, that's crazy. I mean, it is. It just it kind of blew me away. But I went through COVID ain't going nowhere. I know I'm gonna say that. COVID it has not left the United States or this planet. It's still going on. Stay masked up when you can. Stay social distance. Get them booster shots if you don't have them. Okay? There's enough places around here that you can go to these little festivals and events and stuff where if you haven't had a booster shot, you get your first one, they're gonna give you $100. Get your second one, they're gonna give you $50. So y'all can't say it ain't no reason to go get them because y'all know y'all need some damn money.
Yep.
Y'all ain't got enough. Oh, they say, oh, I can hold on for a second. Time out. Let me take a quick time out. Grab a sip of this water. They said they got extra food stamps this month. And yeah, I heard a couple of people talking about it, and I just was like, I asked my dude down at Dave's, he know all the business. He was like, oh yeah, they got extra food stamps this month. I was like, oh man, I could have got me a food stamp card. I'd have been the man. I'd have bought meat and been on the corner selling meat. That new processed chicken that they made in the lab,
Yeah.
I'll be y'all hip to the game. We talked about it last week. We mentioned it last week. The federal government, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, they gave patent and rights and allow whoever. They made some damn chicken in a laboratory. Like Hustle said before we came on, that shit gonna be all in Taco Bell. I hope Chipotle's don't get it, and some of these other places.
Everybody gonna get it. Everybody about to get it. And what's the name? They about to be eating it because they don't care. Just as long as it ain't real meat. The vegans gonna be turning that shit up.
And I mean,
and vegetarian.
It can't be real meat. It was made in a laboratory.
Call that shit something, and they gonna be on it. I might have to get parts in there. Go
get some stock.
Yeah.
Gotta get some stock in that damn laboratory meat.
Yeah, so you gotta call that stuff anything, man. Yo,
I mean, I call it spam.
Sustenance. Nourishment.
I mean, it's like
he called me. That's just nourishment.
Indicate that not because they said it's chicken. Now I seen a picture of it, and I'm like, I don't see no chicken look like that. Now it almost looks like chicken salad.
Chicken from what? Where?
Chicken out the laboratory. Did they crack an egg and a little chick came out and they cut his head off or broke his neck and then chopped him up and ran him through a machine? I don't know, but you can't make no meat in no damn laboratory. I don't care.
And what they said they're gonna start doing is gonna be a paste, and then you just 3D print it, 3D print whatever you want. If you want you a steak, you just put that paste in your 3D printer and print you up a steak. You wanna?
Well, they gonna if they got chicken, beef is next, bro.
Sustenance.
And the sustenance, they ain't.
I mean, it's already it's got like a meaty texture. Then all they gotta do is just change the color and the flavor.
Put some dye in it.
Yeah.
And some A1 steak sauce. Get his beef made at the lab.
And some seasoning.
I'm like, damn, man, they going too far. But see, one road that they can't cross, they ain't gonna be able to make none of that process in the lab, whatever stuff. You ain't making nothing out of pig with it. Cause people know. They know ribs, real ribs. They know what real pork chop look like. They know what real pig's feet look like. Like Shorty said in Malcolm X when he went to the temple or whatever they be going to that shit. And he was the mosque. Yeah, he was sitting back there. He said, "Come on, man, let's go around the corner." I said, "He said, I know you make some money doing this shit right here, man." He was like, "No, I can't join that. I love pig's feet too much and white women." He was the first Alfonso Ribeiro. But no, I don't get it. I'm gonna ask every place I go, is this that process made in the lab chicken?
And they don't even know. All I do is work here. They want to gonna tell you. Oh no, it come on the truck, man. In a bag.
They got to do better than that. They got to do better than that. For me, because I mean, what it look like fried? Because I mean, with the pictures they showed, you can't fry this shit.
It's gonna be so dark and have so much sauce on you, gonna know. You ain't gonna know. By the time we put all this sauce on there,
And seasoning.
yeah, and this seasoning, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know.
That's crazy. I mean, that's truly idiotic and lunatic. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, they had that's weird. But it was a young man, African dude living in France. A lot of African dudes live in France. Um, what's his name? Antetokounmpo
Yeah.
and his non-basketball playing brothers. They grew up in France. But a French policeman shot and killed this young black dude. He was like 14, 15 years old. And if you don't pay attention to the news, they've been burning down Paris for the last, I don't know, maybe the last 4 or 5 days. The boy's grandmother came out yesterday and talked to the people and said, could we please stop the rioting and the looting and all that stuff? Man, they getting that good stuff. They ain't gonna have no knockoff Louis Vuitton bags when they get over here. They gonna have the real stuff from over in France. They over there breaking in the stores. They doing what the American people do. You know, they tearing up their own community, but they downtown tearing shit up too.
Yeah.
They looting them good stores where you get them good purses and stuff, right? Them nice clothes. You know, Paris is still the fashion capital of the world. So, but yeah, I mean, it's all over. The police shooting a black dude in the back. Um, that's crazy though. No, Tony Fisher. He was a football player for Euclid High School. He went to Notre Dame College. He didn't go to Ohio State, but he didn't go to Michigan like suck-faced Desmond Howard. But he went to Notre Dame. He played in the NFL for about 3 teams. But he came home, and this week, or last week, he was named athletic director of Euclid High School, his alma mater. I thought that was pretty damn cool. Come back and you the athletic director. You ain't just a football coach or no assistant coach. You dropped in the dough and you the athletic director. So you could expect Euclid programs to be real solid, and them kids going to class too, because he was a smart dude. Not only was he a football player, but he was very intelligent. So, athletic director, Mr. Tony Fisher. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, two Mississippi men. They won a settlement of $400 million against these police and this police station for the city, um, and they were accosted by the police, and they was beat. They was, um, you know, they was had stuff, broomsticks and stuff, put in places that shouldn't have been done. They was brutalized, terrorized, sexually assaulted by the police, and you know, there's videos everywhere. So they got caught. They got sued, and I mean, they probably ain't walking with no $400 million because the whole state of Mississippi ain't got $400 million because of Brett Favre and his damn friends. So, but no, the justice has been served because those dudes that did this, they going to fucking jail. You know, so I mean, because you can't do that to a man, um, and expect him to be normal again after that. I mean, whose name was Abner Dewey or something in New York back in the '80s, and the police still broom handled up his ass. And Al Sharpton was protested then. He got some money too. But he wasn't never the same after that, man. How you gonna do that? First of all, what give you the right to do that? You supposed to be the police, protect and serve. Like the cops in Memphis, protect and serve. They beat the shit out of that boy and killed him. He was calling for his mama. But in this case, these policemen, I mean, I don't know. They must have had a flashback and wanted to be their grandfathers when you could just do this shit to black people and get away with it. You can't do this shit to black people no more and just get away with it. You can't. Because not only will you get sued, your whole town will get burned down, even though it ain't too much in Mississippi. Stay away from Clarksville, Mississippi. That's where my grandmama was born at. How she was raised in, still standing. Stay away from there, Clarksville, Mississippi. There was a 10-year-old boy down in Florida, or 10-year-old girl, I'm sorry, down in Florida. She was at school, and I guess they said she was being unruly. Yeah. Instead of calling her mama, they called the police. The police put this little 10-year-old girl in handcuffs until her mama got there. Traumatized this little girl to no end. She not gonna be the same ever again. You know, the police, y'all think y'all can just do anything, man. Yeah. I mean, y'all just, cause y'all the police. Y'all can't just do anything cause y'all the police. Y'all going to jail. A lot of y'all police going to jail now for some of the stuff that y'all do. And there's gonna be somebody in there that you arrested and had convicted, and then they gonna convict your ass to beating when you get to jail. They gonna give you the Jeffrey Dahmer treatment or the Epstein treatment. You know, that treatment where you ain't getting away with it.
Yeah, you make a documentary about you. So Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah. I don't know who got the money, but Natasha Cloud, she's a WNBA player. She went on her Instagram post and she posted some stuff in a few other different places. She said, America is trash. Now, this is a young African American woman who plays basketball in the WNBA. You know, like 99.9% of women athletes graduate when you got to go sport by sport to get any averages on men who graduate. They don't even go to college no more. Now they go for 1 year sometime and then they out. But I give Bronny James some advice. He better stay for a few years. Dating that white woman like that. You ain't even made it to the league yet. Who money you spending on her, Bronny? You ain't getting no image likeness and whatever money from Bronny paper towels. That's for damn sure. He white and he a cartoon. So I want to know who money you spending on this damn woman. Oh, forgot to give y'all them afternoon numbers. The lottery, I appreciate the 300 y'all gave me yesterday, but today is another day. Played my numbers, didn't win. 933. That was the pick 3. That's a double for 50 cent box. Any combination you get like 83.50. But you should play your number straight and box. And a number like that you should put on the wheel. It'll come out every combination and you will get 250 or 250 or $500. So you should wheel that number. 933. Pick 4 was 32.49. I had nothing like that, people. Now check out the pick 5. 22493. The pick 4 numbers was in the pick 5 with another number 2.
Yeah, that happened quite often.
What the hell is this called? Okay. Yo, what's up, man? Where you calling from? What's your name? What you gonna talk about? The Supreme Court? You gonna talk about the racism that the Supreme Court is passing all these laws to take us back like 1,000 years? Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all grandkids and great grandkids gonna be fucking picking cotton. What's your name? Where you calling from? Sorry about that.
This is Roland calling from University Heights. So,
Hold on, bro. Where you been, man? We been missing you. Your boy from Virginia called looking for you last week, Mason.
oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay. Sorry, I missed it.
You good?
But I'm here to make you shout, and glory be to the one who knows what the funk's about. Remember that?
Oh,
Bootsy
that's Bootsy.
Yeah.
That's
Remember
Bootsy.
when Bootsy said that?
The last time you was on, I think you quoted George Clinton too.
Yeah, I did. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. Just call me the big P.
You know your stuff, don't you, bro?
Yeah, Parliament Funkadelics was my band back in the day. But what I wanted to say was this. We're talking about the Supreme Court. Okay, so here's the deal. Elections have consequences. And the 4-year presidency of Donald Trump will last about at least 40 years, given the fact that Neil Gorsuch, Amy Coney Barrett, and Brett Kavanaugh were all appointed to the Supreme Court during his 4-year presidency. All of them are in their 40s, late 30s, early 40s, which means if they do not have a health crisis or die suddenly, and I'm not wishing that upon them, since the Supreme Court serves for life, you can rest assured that they're going to be in there for at least another 25, 30 years. Now, here's the issue. In the 2016 election, Donald Trump did not win the popular vote, we know, but he won the electoral vote because he, by a razor-thin margin, won the state of Michigan, won the state of Pennsylvania, won the state of Wisconsin. Let's just look at Michigan. In Wayne County, which is Detroit, there was a 60% less turnout in 2016 as there was in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So if the people in Wayne County, Detroit, black folks, let me just get right to the cut away the
Put it out there, bro.
Had come out and voted, then in all likelihood, Hillary Clinton would have won Michigan. There was a razor-thin margin in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania too.
I don't mean to cut you off, because you're absolutely 100% right, and I'm going to let you finish, but Hillary Clinton, in the last 2 weeks of the election, when you're supposed to hit all the Michigans, the Wisconsins, the Ohio, the Pennsylvanias, she didn't even go to Michigan. She did not even go to Michigan.
That's true. That was bad on her campaign.
And that's why them people, didn't turn out. We got Trump. Go ahead, bro.
And she thought and that was a tactical error on her campaign, proved to be somewhat fatal because she took those states for granted. She thought she had them, and as we know the result. Facts are, though, if people were to turn out to vote, then she would have got the nomination. She would have been president, 46th president. And then when these Supreme Court positions came open, due to Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death, due to, I forget who else passed away, and then another judge retired.
Was it Anthony Scalia? Did he die or retire?
Scalia passed away, yes. So she would have been in the position, no, the president doesn't appoint, they make the recommendation and the Senate has to approve them. But she would have been in the position to do that, and you'd have a whole different story now. So for all of the people, and you, and I'm sure you know some, and I do too, who back in 2016 said, I'm not going, they don't make any difference, and, my vote don't count, and their vote's corrupt, blah, blah, blah. Then I don't want to hear a peep out of any of you about affirmative action being overturned, about student loans, the student loan forgiveness that President Biden put out being rescinded by the same court. I don't want, because you don't have a leg to stand on. Because when you had a chance to do something about it, you did.
Well, most of them people don't even know what affirmative action is. Only thing they know about affirmative action is they going to jail because they'll be out there acting up. Now, the student loan thing, I think Biden, he just kind of reached a little bit on it because they had some, even the dumb Republicans put up that they were willing to um, forgive $10,000 for all the people on
And he
their
wanted
student
to go
loans.
to $30,000.
And
Right? So, but here's the thing, though, Wax. So to show you the hypocrisy of Senate, well, Senate Republicans too, yes, but House Republicans who rail against this. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Andy Biggs,
crack
a
addict,
couple of
crack
others
addict.
got these PPP loans during the pandemic.
Yep.
Some were for millions of dollars, and they did not have to pay them back. So if you feel that strongly about people paying back their loans, okay, I don't begrudge you. That's your opinion. Do you feel that strongly about it? Then guess what? Pay back the loan that you got during the pandemic in those PPP loans for your business. They're not going to do that, of course. They're not going to do that. And that just further illustrates the blatant hypocrisy. So the bottom line of all this, Wax, is this. Elections have consequences. Every election is local. Every election has consequence. And when you don't vote or you don't educate yourself about who is running and what the issues are, and you let people tell you, or you watch television and let people tell you this, that, and the other, how you should vote, then you don't vote, then you get the government that you vote for. Even when you don't vote, you're saying that I don't care. And what you don't realize is that when they say, well, I'm not into politics, well, guess what, bro? Well, sis, politics are into you because politics determine how much your property taxes are, what kind of city services you're going to get, with the health care, what kind of school systems, safety, etc. It runs the gamut from A to Z, from the womb to the tomb. You are governed in this country anyway by politics. So you may not be into it, but it is sure into you.
You damn right about that, brother.
Take care. Y'all have a great holiday. I'm out.
Thank you. You too, brother. Thanks for calling, man. Yep. And everything that Roland said is absolutely true. All them people that might vote don't. I don't even talk to. When somebody say that to me, I don't even talk to people like that no more. Because when you tell me that, you telling me you want to go pick cotton. You want to go and be abused by the police. But I'm a digress. Roland said enough. And Biden, Congress, they actually came. They was like $10,000 per student. And if you was getting Pell Grants and you took loans out, it was $20,000 they was gonna forgive. Biden couldn't just say, "Okay, let's do this."
Yeah, they shut that down.
Yeah, because Biden wanted, like Roland said, Biden wanted 30,000 per person.
Yeah, they shut that shit down.
They shut it down real hard.
Real quick.
And
he
hard.
supposed to speak on it and whatever. I don't know.
Well, I'm just, and I just found out about the deal that they put out there with the 10,000, 20,000. I read everybody that got loans would have loved to have $10,000 forgiven off their loan totals, and some people would have wanted mostly minority get Pell Grants. To be honest with you, so they was gonna let them get 20,000.
Yeah.
So Biden, he didn't play his hand right on that one. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm sending out this link out that we doing right here right now live on Instagram. Y'all can watch it. Y'all check it out. Cause this is the Hustle and Wax Flow. Hustle over there. I'm Wax over here. Y'all need to get with it. 216-939-5087 is the number to call. Again, 216-939.
Biden didn't play his hand right. Oh, I am trying to find out which president done played their hand right for us.
Obama. Well, Obama. And then, like he said,
I don't know.
Like Roland said, that in 2012 and in 2008, blacks voted out the Yahoo, out the Yin Gang because they voted for Obama. But President of the United States can only do 2 terms. And if we're trying to reach this, we ain't sitting on there punching no buttons. But no, so in 2016, like Roland said, Hillary Clinton thought that the black people was gonna vote for her. She was just Secretary of State, like Cat Williams said. Now, Cat Williams said, "Bitch, you thought black people were gonna vote for you? We voted for Obama, but nobody thinking about you." And she said, "You wasn't. You was a plus." He what he called her a plus one. He said, "You was a plus one when your husband was the president." So, I mean, and he said, "I wish Monica was the plus one."
Yeah.
Cat Williams
Yeah,
played into her, man. I'm like, Hillary Clinton, y'all took black people for granted, man.
Yeah.
And your husband is the one that passed that bill in the 90s, that crime bill. And Joe Biden voted on that crime bill that was putting black people in jail for having a stone of crack, and white people got 19 kilos of it, and they get probation, and the black dude get 9 years.
Yeah. Like I said, when has anything ever worked out in our favor? Anything.
The only thing, Obama.
But yeah, he said some real powerful stuff too about them PPP loans y'all was taking.
Yeah, all them people.
And y'all
Tom Brady.
But y'all talking about now, the common folk talking about, oh, my cash app is glitching. Take everybody disable your bank account. Everybody this. My cash app ain't charged me though. My cash app is working. No glitch here. Your cash app glitching because you took out them damn PPP loans. All that shit y'all was doing, your tax evading, taking out PPP loans, trying to evade taxes, trying to be on the little scam, talking about to let me turn your 300 into 5,000. Y'all doing
Quit.
Yeah, quit. No scam. Y'all doing all that on your cash app.
Y'all doing too much.
That's why your cash app glitched up.
Well, and you know, I'm like this, man. Roland, he did say a whole lot of great. He said great stuff. Tomorrow, Freeman, where you at anyway? You out there laying out in the sun somewhere, swimming or something? What? You need to call in 216-939-5087. 216-939-5087. Now, I'm gonna just leave that alone because, yeah, Roland said Trump nominated 3 of them judges, and he did. And they'll probably be. The Supreme Court is one of them jobs for life. That's one of the only things you can do in America and have a job for life until you die. Well, he said he didn't wish any of those Gorsuch and the white lady and the dude that had rape charges when he was in high school and college. The one was up there crying when he was nominated. What you crying for, bro? They done told the truth about you. But he got in anyway. You know, and those people, they young. And they're going to be making decisions, you know, for years and years to come. They actually ruled against this case from North Carolina about redistricting, where they could like redistrict the lines of the city and the county to get like make less black counties and more white counties, so they can automatically win elections forever. And it was in North Carolina and Alabama. This same Supreme Court said no.
They
So
got something up their sleeve, man. They keep one.
Oh, they keep something up their sleeve. I ain't mad at them, you know, because
we got to start playing the same game.
Well, there's some people out there playing the same game, but the federal government, they got mad because they ain't take Tom Brady to jail or Marjorie Taylor Greene. But I know the people they took to jail for fooling with them PPP loans. And we done talked about a lot of preachers on here that took that money and on their way to jail. And when they get out, they ain't going to be preaching on nothing. So any dime they get is going to the federal government. Because they're making these people, not only what they take from you, they are going to hit you with restitution that's going to affect you for the rest of your damn life. Now, there was a lot of people who took the PPP loans legitimately. The only thing was y'all didn't ask for enough.
Yeah.
You should have asked for like 900,000. Maybe they would have gave you 400,000 just because. Cause I'm like, man, people were stealing that money. I wish I would. I should have just did like everybody else. Said I had like Herschel Walker. I got a chicken factory and I got 2,000 chickens and 100 employees.
Y'all
Can I get $1 million?
Y'all some funny people. Boy, talking about your cash out done with much y'all done schemes and scams y'all done ran on that.
Cash
y'all,
out, man, get out of here.
Y'all all them tax money,
Pay
y'all
pal.
done, all that tax money y'all done scam. All that y'all done scam and they done charge y'all double on some $20 and talking about, oh man, disable your account. Now y'all don't mess with cash out, but y'all were messing with it. Y'all doing all that scamming. Get out of here, man. Y'all funny.
Where they
some
going?
funny people.
Well, they gonna leave. They gonna what is it? Venmo.
Yeah.
They gonna go over there and do the same shit. So
Something's not right.
something's not right. They go to that Alexa lady talking again.
So you either need to put your file your thing, but you know that's why y'all ain't filing no disputes, because y'all know y'all gonna file some shit. Some other shit gonna come up. Just file a dispute. It show a record of how much money got spent. You got charged double or whatever.
Well, look at it like this. That's why they
everybody-
ain't disputing nothing, because they
corny.
know they ain't opening up that can of worms.
Y'all corny. Y'all so corny out here. All on Facebook with the same problems. Y'all corny, man. You know what I mean? Oh, they got me too. Yeah, they supposed to get you.
You out there playing the wrong game.
Yeah.
The NBA free agency came and went. Terry Francona, he came back to manage the Indians or the Guardians or the Tribians, as I call them. There was a no-hitter, a perfect game thrown by, it was in Oakland, and the guy played for the Yankees. His name is Domingo German. It actually say German, but it got a hyphen over the M. So it's really Jamaican or whatever they over Puerto Rico over there somewhere. Shohei Ohtani, that great baseball player for the Los Angeles Angels, the pitcher, and he hit. He going to the All-Star game. And he's the first two-way player to go to the All-Star game since fucking Babe Ruth. The Braves, speaking of, an All-Star game is next week. That's why I'm talking about that. In Cleveland, they will have Ramirez. He's going to be there. But, and they have some other dudes on their team that don't play for the team no more that's going to be in the All-Star game. And that's just natural for Cleveland. But the Atlanta Braves, which is, that somebody said is possibly the best organization in baseball. They third baseman, they shortstop, they second baseman, and they first baseman. They all on the All-Star team as starters. Starters, not bench players. They starters. That's the people that do double plays, triple plays, what they call, I'm amazed because I've never seen or heard of that before. And I've been watching baseball and listening to baseball for a long time. And I've seen some damn good teams. And this is the first time this ever happened. And they've been playing baseball for damn near 200 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really remarkable. It's amazing. And I don't know. They all brothers. Because the Dominican people, they brothers. They just brothers with nice hair. And they talk faster than us. Unless they were talking like that dude was talking on that damn 6 bus today, that RTA, what they call that shit, the health line. Talking about the old school pimp hustle. Because that was cool as fuck, man. I like that. I like that in them, man.
So the girl, man, you looking beautiful. You looking good. Said you made the old man smile. Hey. Told her she had some pretty feet. She said she washed this and she washed her feet. Like I've been telling y'all, wash them feet. And what you do when you wash your feet, you get some compliments on them feet.
From old school players.
Hey, old school pimp. He tried to see if he still had it.
Oh, he still had it because he was shooting game at her, bro.
Yeah, he was shooting game. That bus ride would have been a little bit longer.
You say he had the process with the little tin of red in there?
With the streak going on. Yeah.
You know what? And I wish I would have. Man, maybe I should just one day get on the health line. And for people that grew up in Cleveland, the health line is the damn 6. Y'all know what used to go on the 6. So and the 3 bus and the 4 bus.
That's some fun stuff.
But I'm gonna do that one day. Just buy one of them passes, all day passes.
I don't even think you even gotta go far, man. You ain't even gotta go far. You just gotta go from
here to Windermere.
You ain't even gotta go Windermere, man. You can go from here to Mayfield, the Cage, and then turn around. The Hessler, turn around at the Hessler, man. That you've seen so much funny stuff. You like, yeah, that's all I need to see. Yeah, you go to Windermere because you go to Windermere and you catch a rabbit back downtown.
Yeah, and there's gonna be some real funny stuff going on up there. That East Cleveland, the city of forgotten people and forgotten businesses
going on at the Windermere.
Oh it's a wrap when you get up there. You better be holding on to your purse. You better be holding on to your wallet.
Man, you might see anything. You might be holding on to your.
You ain't got to get to Windermere to see anything on that day. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, man.
Windermere, you might have seen somebody having sex in the parking lot.
Well, they was doing that human trafficking up there. One time they busted some dudes up there human trafficking. So anything's possible, and like you said,
man, a chicken running around somewhere.
Actually, you know what's funny? I was driving down 71st. I came off Woodland. I was coming here, and I just happened to look over where it's like an empty field and some older buildings, and there was 4 goats over there. I mean, a big goat and 3 little bitty goats, and I say, that's some damn goats.
Oh yeah, somebody's about to get them goats on that
grill. All they gotta do is go around the street, go past that cemetery. They gonna be down there in King Kennedy on somebody's grill tomorrow with a spigot in their mouth. But yeah, man. I mean, wow. I'm gonna have to try that, man, one day. Just get on there and ride. You know,
I'm gonna use old school game, man.
That work, man. That old school game work.
I'm about to use this game, man.
Let me tell you something. I hit one, and we were standing outside of Dave's, and this lady came out. She was very attractive. And dude Tim, he was standing there, and he was like, have a good evening. And she turned around and looked, and she smiled and said, thank you. I said, damn, you got a beautiful smile. She was like, thank you. I said, can I have it?
Yeah.
She started laughing, man. I'm like, I got to brush up on my game, man. I guess I'm considered old school now. Dude said, he was like, where was we at yesterday? Somewhere. He was like, yeah, old school. I'm like, man, that ain't my name. I don't even know you, man. Calling me old school. I might be young with a whole bunch of gray hair and had a hard life. But, no, I mean, I accept it and I take it all in, man, because, you know, hey, I'm lucky to be here, to be honest with you. Yeah. And as I stated sitting here before, I never thought I was going to make it to 30. And to add an extra 35 years on it, plus 30-something years of sobriety on top of it, shit. Yeah. I done had a damn good run, I'm going to tell you. So, that lady, her name is Susan Lawrence. The lady that shot the lady through the door and threw the iPad at the kid and hit him in the head. Yeah. They did not file charges. Now, this is in Florida now. She was behind the door, so she wasn't standing her ground. All the lady did was came over there and knocked on the door. This lady had 4 kids. She shot her through the door and killed her. We talked about that. But the district attorney in that freaking county decided, oh, no. Or the jury, or what they call them, the grand jury, they was like, nah, she didn't do nothing wrong, and said they are not filing charges on this lady. She murdered somebody, a black woman, and y'all just gonna let her ride and slide? The Justice Department gonna pick it up, and they gonna get her ass for violating this lady's civil rights, and she going to jail. Which they should have did to your boy Zimmerman, but they didn't. You know, they should have filed civil rights suits against him for, messing with that little boy's civil rights, because that little boy had a right to be there. And the lady shot through the door, killed the lady, and they said they are not pressing charges. You talking about Florida ain't full of shit. They said all the migrant workers, you know, when they say migrant workers, you know who they talk about, don't you? I ain't gonna say it, but they talk faster than us.
Yeah, they heard real slick.
They all leaving Florida because they can get work picking shit someplace else, Texas, California, Georgia, anywhere. And who gonna pick all that fruit down in Florida? Cause they damn governor, he tripping,
Yeah.
and he don't know the one. Remember they put the
Ain't he a migrant too though?
yeah. DeSantis ain't from it. Somebody on TV said your grandparents is damn they snuck into the country.
Oh, he just white with a name like DeSantis. Oh, that's just your
no. He is.
That's your mama mayor name.
Well, all I know is this: his people ain't from here either. But since and the dude on TV was talking, he was like, "Yeah, the Italians and the Irish people who, when they came here, they were treated like black people. But now, since they got the Hispanic people and the black people that want to put their foot on their neck, and the Asian people, he said those people are like Ron DeSantis and Colin McGregor. They integrated into white, so they considered white.
Yeah,
but when white people used to hate them,
that's a thin line though. DeSantis, man, they don't know.
All you gotta do is look at his skin tone.
Yeah,
his mama wasn't from here.
Trying to play the Caucasian role. DeSantis, man. I think it might be a whole bunch of people from Mexico last name DeSantis.
And Italy, and
I don't even think that's Italian, man. That's not no DeSantis. I mean, Stallone or something.
Well, they must have lied and said he was from his people were from Italy.
Yeah,
they could have been from Spain and moved to Italy.
I think it was the Santos, and y'all try to change some things up. Change that shit up. Like we need to suck this shit.
And he the governor. The NFL suspended 3 players. Isaiah Rogers, he played for Ohio State. Rashad Berry and Nicholas Petty Farrar. They got suspended because they was gambling on NFL property. They didn't bet on NFL games. They betted on NBA games, but since they did legal sports betting on NFL property, they got suspended for 6 games. That's 6 games with no fucking check, man.
What they was at the locker room with their fan duel out.
That's what they was. And the dude last week he got suspended. He said I was on FanDuel sitting at my locker, and they suspended him for 8 games.
Yeah.
And the one dude, the one from Detroit, one of them got suspended indefinitely, and one got suspended for the whole season. They just sitting in the locker room betting on some basketball on their FanDuel. They pulled their little. It's legal betting, man.
Yeah. Always gotta make example.
No, that's like my boy Mason called him the rat bastard, the commissioner.
So what they caught him off at the camera game, or we got a snitch in the organization?
Both.
Somebody in there.
Both.
They over there betting on their phones.
Yeah, they ain't even looking at their playbook. They betting on basketball.
Yeah.
And then the NFL in their locker room, they got cameras in the ceiling.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Was it the cameras or
they got cameras in the ceiling? They got cameras that rotate.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
to have no cameras in there, but it's always
the first dudes, the one for the Lions. One dude is suspended indefinitely. One lost the whole season, and the other one got 6 games. Do you know the one that lost the whole season don't get a check for the whole season? And the one that got suspended indefinitely, he ain't getting no checks no more because they not letting him back in. But and they all want to put Stephen Headache Smith in jail.
He said, I'm about to run these parlays up. And since y'all don't play for y'all no more, I'm about to bet against y'all on the parlay side.
Well, that's what he should do. Well, the Lions were pretty good last year. I think they're going to be pretty good this year. So, but then again, they lost 4 of they damn 5 receivers or something. But, oh well. Don't be in them damn. You can't wait till you get to your car to turn your FanDuel on, bro.
The action was already started.
Oh, that must have been one of them second quarter bets that you can get it on. But they suspended them 4 guys, or those 3 guys, for the 6 game upcoming season. Now the NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletic Association, they full of shit too. They got the slave market with the football, the basketball, the baseball, the women's sports. All that's the slave market. They even got some white slaves, but they put out their policy on gambling for the student athletes. Now, how many students and student athletes been betting on games since they walked? That's one of the biggest things people do on college campuses. Whether it was legal or illegal, they was betting on games. Now, somebody that got a lot of knowledge of gambling and the NCAA, they said they couldn't even figure it out. So they gonna be suspending kids just for looking at FanDuel. So, cause I tried to read it and I was like, man, there's a whole lot of bullshit about gambling.
Don't y'all know it was college bookies? Bookies was running the college game before FanDuel even came out, and they ain't went nowhere.
Ron DeSantis people out there in Las Vegas, the mob, they was running book, man, on the little bitty white sheets for football, man, and then you went into the casino, you could get money on them basketball games, man, and so I mean I don't know why if they legalizing gambling, which they should just legalize it all across the country, like they should do with weed, just legalize it all across the country, tax it, and get the tax money and get this country out of debt. But y'all want to play games.
Y'all be worried about the wrong thing.
Yeah, they worry about the wrong thing.
That's why y'all can't catch all this fentanyl flooding the street. That's why China and Mexico said we ain't care nothing about what y'all talking about. Whatever, you owe us some money.
And they making money on it.
And they talking about trying to tell how you gonna tell what I'm saying. How you gonna tell China they need to stop selling the chemicals to Mexico? And you owe us some money. Hold on, you owe me some money, bro. You can't tell me what. You owe me some money,
and you won't let me come across that damn border and make no money. So I'm gonna be a mule, and I'm gonna be bringing fentanyl over the border.
And you using all my people, my population, to get some cheap work, sweatshopping it up, and then gonna try to tell me I can't get these chemicals to Mexico. What? Shut up. They said China refused to cooperate.
Of course. What do you think? You think they were gonna cooperate? But they did say COVID did not start in that lab in Wuhan. COVID was a natural fucking pandemic.
They tell you anything to the truth.
But yeah, so I mean, but that's crazy. Cause then I can say that video, and my boy, they said Kodak Black need to get some new friends. Period. Because he gonna end up dead. Or in jail for a long time. That video of him, man, he was high as hell, man. And he just was sitting there tripping. And I mean, this video went on for about maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I was just sitting there watching it because I watched it about 10 minutes. I said, I can't watch this no more. Yeah. This dude is on, somebody done slipped him something or he done took something and he's sitting there tripping for real. Yeah. You know, and he ain't no bad dude, man. He talented as hell. You know, we played one of his moves on his joints when he first started here today. But NBA free agency, the Cavs signed that dude Spruce from the Miami Heat.
Yeah. Why?
They signed Damian Jones from Utah and Ty Jerome. Damian Jones and this dude name is Ty Jerome. He played for Virginia on their championship team, and he played for Golden State last year and the year before. They signed him. He's going to help. That dude, he's going to help. They got rid of some dead weight on their team. Some dudes, everybody except for Okoro, they should got rid of his ass too. Yeah. But, yeah, they made some moves. Who else made some moves? Russell Westbrook got re-signed for 2 years with the Clippers. Let's see. This boy now he Hispanic too. His name is Durante, Durante with a little hyphen over there. He played for Oregon, but he played for the Indiana Pacers the last 2 years. He made the All-Rookie team. He going to Sacramento. Bruce Brown left Denver. Somebody offered him $45 million. So he got a championship, and he about to make $45 million over the next 5 years. Draymond Green signed for $100 million. He's a suck ass. John Collins signed with Utah. Now all the stuff coming out about why he punched Jordan Poole and why Clay Matthew hated Jordan Poole and all this stuff that y'all could have talked about when y'all was losing all them games last year.
Yeah.
But y'all don't want to talk about it. Only thing they want to talk about is Jordan Poole got punched in the face by Draymond Green.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Bruce Brown got $45 million. He got a championship. He could have stayed in Denver and got another championship and still got $45 million. But I digress. Darren Lee, he played linebacker for Ohio State. He played for the New York Jets. He was arrested on domestic violence. So I figure he'd be sitting out some games too coming this football season because NFL don't play domestic violence. Now they don't even play gambling on FanDuel, which is legal. So how much fentanyl coming through that locker room, bro?
Yeah.
What's his name?
They said that fentanyl ain't no joke, man. It ain't like you can have. They said, I'm watching the thing on it last night. They said, we so messed up in America right now. They said they don't even know how to make the laws because this ain't no, this new fit coming through. They said it ain't no 7-time, there ain't no 7-time get sober, 7 times in revolving door. They said this shit.
No, this will kill you.
Yeah, they said you be lucky if you make it once. They said ain't enough Narcan in the world to bring me all back with this.
It ain't funny, but that's true. They said that it get more powerful every time it comes.
They put it in last week. I noticed that we got Narcan on every. So when I said, man, how long
in the building?
Yeah, on every floor. I said, how long these gonna stay up for? One of crackhead steal this shit.
Break in here, be out there selling Narcan on the street, selling it out. And they invented machines. Man, first of all, if you a dope fiend and you ODing, you ain't got no money to buy no damn Narcan out of no damn vending machine. So the thing you gonna do, you gonna bust the glass, like in case of fire, bust the glass, and you gonna get the Narcan.
Emergency kits. They about to take all that off.
But I mean, it's crazy. Man, come on, man. When I heard that they was putting that shit in vending machines, it gave me a flashback. But I had never seen this before, and I've never seen it again, except for one place.
But I don't even know why they call it fentanyl, because this ain't, I guess it's the same kind of chemical makeup, I don't know. Because that's how they confusing people, because it's like all fentanyl ain't the same.
No.
It got the medical grade, and then they done named this fentanyl, so now everybody's scared of fentanyl. But that's not, they should have named this something, I don't think it's fentanyl.
Well, the fentanyl they give you in the hospital is like controlled. It's a controlled substance.
This is some shit they done made up in the lab like that chicken and gave it the dang fentanyl. This ain't fentanyl, man. It's right here. Yeah,
I know.
They created this stuff in the lab. And like they said, it's so crazy because if it was like anything else, they could just destroy the crop. But this right here, this ain't no
crop to destroy.
Ain't no crop right
this
here.
Ain't cocaine. This ain't weed. Ain't no crop to destroy.
This ain't heroin. This ain't like, there ain't no poppy pill.
Seeds, ain't none of that
they
shit.
said ain't none of this shit. So it's like this straight chemical.
And they put fentanyl in everything. These people out here getting high, smoking weed, smoking fentanyl.
And selling it on Instagram. They said they selling this shit on Instagram, bro. So you gotta watch your kids. Your kids getting it thinking it's Lortabs or Vicodins or
got dressed up like candy and shit. Nah, y'all need to be careful with that stuff. Because the government ain't gonna do shit. They can't stop it. It's over. It's like the cocaine cowboys in the 80s.
Yeah.
When that's what's happening right now, but it's happening with fentanyl. So, like Hustle said, ain't no plants to burn down on this one here.
Yeah.
You ain't going to China and busting none of them laboratories and tell them to stop. You ain't doing it. I think the United States, the last, I don't know how many administrations, been scared of China.
Yeah.
President Xi. He a little bit taller than up in North Korea. How you gonna be scared of somebody like that?
Yeah.
And I don't think China got that many nuclear weapons. I think we got the most, and Russia got the second most, and Iran trying to build some. Um, and I don't think too many other countries got no damn nuclear weapons. China got some, but you know, they nuclear program ain't up to snuff like ours. But hey, be careful with what y'all taking in the streets, man. Oh, Kevin Love signed 2-year agreement with the Miami Heat. So, and Jimmy Butler went because Vincent, the one guard who wasn't shit in the finals, and Spruce, the one we got, they both left. So they 2 starting guards left, and Jimmy Butler on Instagram, he threw up deuces. He said, "Deuces, mother." Huh? So hey, go get your money because he not gonna win with the Lakers, and Spruce got a chance to win with the Cavs, but he ain't even gonna play. Who he gonna play in front of? Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Koru. Who the hell he gonna play in front of? He kept his ass in Miami. Oh, Madonna was in the hospital. Had you heard that she got out yet?
No, I just heard she had some type of infection.
Yeah, she had some type of bacterial infection.
Yeah.
But you know that she went to the best damn hospital in the world.
Bacterial infection. We know what that was. Madonna, quit playing. Yeah. You don't mess around with it.
I guess you got that one mixed out, didn't you?
You don't mess around with the wrong brother.
One of them dancers. You always bother dancing fruit around with your dancers. You know they go both ways, baby. Now I love you, Madonna. You know that. I love you from back in the day.
They funny with that though, the bacterial infection.
Bacterial infection. Don't that mean they used to just call it straight venereal disease?
Yeah, no, the VD. That ain't nothing but the VD, Madonna.
Go to get your shot and some cream and keep it moving, baby.
Yeah, you too old. You too old for that, Madonna. Chill out.
Madonna still like them young ones.
I know she like them young ones, but I'm saying you too old for the VD, man.
Yeah, she should be
catching
that.
Just cause
baby. You shouldn't be catching no VD, Madonna. That like you said, that bacterial infection shit, that's a lie. It's called venereal disease.
Just cause you see Robert De Niro and everybody out here doing their thing, you need to chill out, man.
A lot of them need to chill out. Al Pacino, old ass, how you gonna have a baby and he older than Robert De Niro?
You see them doing their thing, so you talking about I want to do my thing too.
And they obviously not using protection because they having babies.
Yeah.
Madonna, you can't have no babies. You got enough babies anyway.
I hope you get better. Like I said, they'll tell you anything to the truth come out. But about Madonna, we know.
It's called a bacterial infection, bro.
Especially you over here out in the studio with Mike Dean, where everybody with 2 Chainz and 21 Savage. Come on, Madonna. Madonna thinks she's slick, man. I know exactly what happened. Little baby and all that. You in the studio with all these. Come on, Madonna.
You and Adele, the only women in there. Ain't no black women in there. This ain't no damn video shoot. Yeah. You and Adele, the only women in there.
Yeah.
And all of y'all like brothers, or both of y'all like brothers.
Talking about, can we invite Tyler, the Creator, to the studio too?
No.
Can we call this person?
No.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. Somebody said some bullshit about Lil Baby too. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But Carlos Santana, he was on stage and he collapsed. I guess it wasn't bacterial infection, y'all. It was heat exhaustion. He said, "Man, I felt like I was at Woodstock on acid when I fell." I'm like, "You probably still take acid, Carlos Santana." But his wife is the drummer in that Lenny Kravitz video, "Are You Going My Way?" She told him his wife is one of the best drummers, African American woman. She can get out. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm a Sheila E. fan, but on the drums, straight up, just on the drums, she better than Sheila E. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that. And Sheila E. cold on the drums, but Sheila E. do the bongos and all that other shit too. Actually, 3 of her nephews, they about to put some music out. They was on Instagram the other day. They touring with her, and they sounded pretty damn good. I have to say, her father was a guala in the music business. Her brothers, her.
I just sent you the thing. Did you look at that, man?
What?
I sent you the Juvenile Juvie
yeah, I seen that
and
shit,
Manny
man.
Fresh on the dang on the Tiny Desk. That was probably. I thought Gucci Mane was pretty bad. Then I thought Migos. Yeah.
Charlie Wilson was bad. All them at the tiny
I'm
house,
talking,
the tiny whatever they
but I'm
call
talking
it.
about Charlie Wilson don't be talking about the language that Juvenile. The Juvenile now, I thought okay, Gucci Mane, he talking about selling the dope and but Juvenile, they on a whole different level, man, back in that
Oh,
day.
I mean, I was watching. I'm like, well, how they get at the tiny desk? What they call it, the tiny desk?
They let
The
you
tiny
know.
house?
They let you know up front. It's about to be some words, about to be
Yeah,
said.
they ain't beeping nothing out. It's just on and popping.
Yeah,
It's like MTV Unplugged on fentanyl.
They let you know, right? Like, it's about this. It's about to get real ratchet out there.
And they got real ratchet with them too. So I'm like, wait a minute, who else was saying? I thought you were sending me something either about Boosie or Kodak or Finesse 2 times. And I seen that, I opened that up. I'm like, oh, they doing Charlie Wilson at the small table, whatever they call that shit. Then there's 90 people in that one little bitty room with speakers and stuff. It's hot. And actually, the sound, I think, from all the ones that I kind of listened to, even briefly, this one too, the sound wasn't that good. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's live, so it's going to be, you know, I mean, they're mixing it live.
Well, all I know is these two fools that here, the ones you said.
Yeah. Juvenile and Manny Fresh, man. Oh, my God.
They talk about some real shit.
He did back that ass up. He did that for the encore. They was like, you got to go back with that. Bring that back again. He was like, well, if I do this again, he would really want to say somebody got to take their clothes off. But he was like, y'all got to get more athletic. Boy, I said, Juvenile a fool, man.
Love it when
If I do the same
that thing
up. He said, if I do this song twice, shoot. Trump on Shorty. I didn't know dude was from New Orleans too. John Baptiste Grammy Award.
Yeah, John Baptiste. He was in there. He was in there with them all. Like you look like John Baptiste standing over there.
I said, man, this is crazy. He done brought John Baptiste.
These legitimate people.
Trump on Shorty. He had two when they played back that ass up. He had the two people from the Philharmonic, the New Orleans Philharmonic. Juvenile, he got some clout though, but I'm like, dang, that's a move though. That's a major move.
Yeah, he do.
That's a major
and if
move.
you get that set, if you get that job to do that set, that is a major move. Because I mean, everybody I seen on.
Cause we gonna let that show how popping you was and how relevant you was at that time. That we gonna let all that subject matter what you talking about slide and let you say all
come
that.
on over here and talk.
Hey, and say
do
all
your
that.
thing.
Say all that what you was saying. We ain't gonna beat nothing out.
I was watching that shit. I was like, damn. I said, where you find this shit at? Because then I'll be looking. It's a place you can go to see who's going to be doing it.
Yeah.
You know. And I was like, this look like Juvenile, Manny Fresh. And that looked like John Baptiste over there. What he doing here with these fools? Let me tell you something. That shit was funny.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was funny.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit again too.
And then your girl, they threw something at her. You heard the girl that's they talking about her subject matter said she nastier than all of them put together, man. Sexy Red, she was at the thing.
She was at the
BET Awards, yeah.
I seen the picture of her, but
then they say
all I know is that one that you said turn your head.
Yeah.
That shit. Everybody else don't count. She's number one.
Over the shoulder game.
Over the shoulder, where they turn your head over their shoulder.
But that one, because everybody say the Sexy Red, everybody mad. She got that Pound Town. I don't know if you heard that song, Pound Town. What she saying that? What she say? What she say?
I seen a picture of her. I ain't listening to none of her stuff. Cause you know I'm a Glorilla
The
fan.
line that everybody saying something like, yeah, my booty hole is red. My booty hole is brown. My coochie is pink. So she's saying that, and everybody on some stage tripping. But she went out on stage, I guess.
In 2023, bruh.
Yeah. She went out on stage this weekend, and apparently people ain't agreeing with her subject matter. She real ratchet, and her confidence, she ratchet, way more ratchet than Glorilla. And people start throwing stuff on the stage at her.
Oh, well, damn. I'm going to look at some of her stuff because, you know, I'm a Glorilla type of dude, man. And what about Janelle Monáe? For showing her damn breasts.
Yeah.
You see that chick?
Yeah.
Now, she used to be a quiet girl. You know, nice and polite and all that type of shit. She on there showing her titties now, flashing people. I'm like, wait a minute, baby. What your mama gonna think about you now? I don't know if she got no dude, but he gonna be mad when she come home. But yeah. I was like, damn,
It
Jonelle Monet.
it depends on where he at.
She need to get with Dirty Red. She
on the
get,
financial side. Cause if he
oh yeah, she get money.
you know what I mean, depending on where you at. Cause you ain't gonna be too mad if you ain't got no day job.
What? No, that's what I wanted to ask you, bro. What's her name? Ometa the Queen, or Ometa the Great.
Yeah.
She out of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So she trying to diss people in this little song she got out. So, cause Bootsy called her on it. She dissed Bootsy. She dissed Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and she was standing up for your boy, Sergio.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, first of all, who the hell is Ometa the Great?
She trying.
She ain't trying hard enough.
She trying. Cause like now, who taking over? Sexy Red, and the other girl. She look funny to me. I don't know. She holding it down on the numbers on the charts. What's her Ice Spice?
Yeah, she get a lot of play though, man.
Yeah.
Ice Spice get a lot of play.
Cause she done hooked up with the right people, but
I hope you don't get no bacterial infection.
She ain't cool. What's
Cause
that?
Dirty Red gonna get one, cause she don't give a damn. She could put it in her song.
She ain't gonna get one, cause what's the name? Always somewhere hating, man. You won't let nobody get their move in. Rick Ross always in the cut.
Hating ass Leonard, Ricky and Ross. And you ain't no, I ain't gonna say nothing about that fat bastard. But his nose, I still can't believe you didn't.
That's why Madonna fight her, but don't bring no hating ass Ricky Ross here.
But she want all them other people, but she ain't letting Rick Ross come in.
Don't bring him.
But yeah. So I mean, I just thought that was weird, cause you know you from Atlanta, you dissing people from Chicago. Where Lil Baby from?
Atlanta.
Yeah, okay. You dissing your homeboy from Atlanta. Boosie from New Orleans. So I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? Was she really trying to make some money, or she clout chasing? Because Boosie said she clout chasing.
Yeah,
Lil Baby said
she just trying to get her.
Lil Baby said she better quit clout chasing my damn name. He said it just like that.
Yeah, she clout chasing.
So, well, I mean, she needs to stop. I mean, I don't even know what record label she with out here.
I mean, there's so many independents now.
Yeah, I'm saying she got to be with somebody that I ain't never heard of before. I deal
deal
with the major ones.
Oh, Sexy Red, she coming for everybody next. She coming for Glorilla. She coming for.
She better leave Glorilla alone.
I mean, not on the like coming to attack her, like
no,
she
but
coming like her skill, cause it like she got a little bit more like everybody that's heard all the comments that I done heard and I done been peeping her for a while. And with everybody, like, you can hear the confidence, like, every song is consistent. The confidence in her voice. She way more confident than everybody.
Okay, well, that means
coming.
She cool.
She coming for him, yeah, she coming.
Because, you know, Glorilla, she still, you know, she ain't all that confident in her voice.
She confident in her voice, and her cadence is, like, on point with every song. She got a slick, but it's like, she ratchet. She is saying something. Yeah, she's saying something. She going there. She like, yeah,
hey,
it's like,
it's 2023, bro.
It's like if you put Glorilla and the City Girls and, what's that, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion all up in one gumbo and just make one person. All these, make one person saying all that crazy stuff. Yeah.
So that's her. Dirty Red or whatever her damn name is.
And crazy because I thought the way she was saying, I thought she was from like either Memphis or Atlanta or something. She from up to, I think, St. Louis,
Shit, they ratchet in St. Louis.
Hey, Nellyville.
Nellyville. Nelly's still high somewhere. Want fentanyl. You better leave that fentanyl alone.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Ben Gordon. He got arrested at the airport. He got for disciplining his son. So what they call a Karen told on him. So and then he roughed the police up. So he took a plea deal in that case. So I don't think he'll do no time. But You know, his name been sullied out there pretty
Yeah.
much. Antonio Bryant, we ain't said shit about Antonio Bryant, dumbass, lately. But you know he got the Arena Football League team.
Yeah.
Guess what? He ain't got it no more. They kicked him and his team out the league.
Yeah.
They must have been doing fentanyl.
Yeah.
Because Antonio Brown on something.
He wasn't making no money.
Yeah,
Well,
man, they put him out because they was embarrassing. You know, but you know hey. I guess you know what?
Man,
I think he must have kicked him to the curb
that's
too.
why I said your boy done cut ties with you. What's up? He didn't let you spend no more of his money.
Yeah, because I'm like, remember he was supposed to be heading up Donda Sports, the Donda Sports division.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
He probably took some of Yee's money and started his damn football team up, and Yee got caught up with it. Because he not one of them ones that you gonna one day say, oh, you owe us $100 million in taxes. Nah, that man count his own money.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't one of them ones that they gonna look on one day and say, oh, he broke. Because they already said he broke. But he ain't broke.
They just said it because it's like you got to say something negative about people. You got to put them in that.
That dude, like, this ain't the Temptations. He counted his own damn money.
And I keep telling people, Kanye is not crazy as people think. And he might have a little bipolar or whatever. But sometimes it's just Kanye being Kanye. He don't take no shit. And I keep telling people, man. It's like how Kanye is all this crazy, but he always come out on top. How you just crazy but always come out on top, bro? Like I always
crazy like a fox.
Yeah.
That's what they used to say. You crazy like a fox.
How you just always land on your feet?
He's over in France or England somewhere. Oh, and boy, I don't know if he beat the case, but they said they weren't pressing no charges against Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And he for that Astro World shit where people died.
So he's trying to get his money. That's why he about to drop that new album. He was
he about to come up
and I bet you what's his name will be on the album because he was in the studio. That's Mike Dean. Mike Dean always with Travis Scott. He was in there with Madonna, Travis Scott.
They need to take the picture like the picture that your boy Joey Cracks was in with Bone and all the Biggie and all them. They should have took a picture. Yeah. And Joey Cracks could have lied and said he was in that picture.
Yeah.
So we're there. Tamara Freeman, what's up? You late, but we still love you. You know that?
Yeah.
She been waiting to hear an update on Madonna's health. We already said it. It wasn't no bacterial infection. In the old days, they used to call it venereal disease. But I you know what? I still love you, Madonna. I'm cool on that. Let me see. Oh, what you think about Janelle Monáe? Tomorrow, showing her little things off. They wasn't all big and shit. They were little. But it's cool though. Young Buck and Afro Man, they Cruz, they got into a damn fight. They got into a brawl at some club. They both was in the VIP section. It turned into a brawl. I'm like, okay.
Young Buck and Afro Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
but y'all both should be happy. Y'all still making money. And,
residual shit.
Yeah. No, the club look, but it wasn't known. I can tell you exactly what it was. It was a white people club, like
Well, they was in the VIP section, scrapping.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a white people club, and they was like, "Oh shit, man, we should have Afro Man here." And then they want to hear y'all see you sing the "I Got High" song, and they don't put Young Buck to do something. They was there together, and it was like, now y'all fighting, and y'all probably get them bookings like probably once, cause it'd be a lot of them clubs be like, "Yeah, we should have Afro Man come sing I Got High" song.
You pay him, pay him $10,000. He ain't making that much damn money.
But Afro Man, it's you got anger management anyway, because you always punching somebody. Like that ain't the first time this is done happened. You always and then
what's his artist name? Lil Sadi? Another Lil.
Yeah.
Lil Sadi. They said him and Young Buck first started fighting. Then everybody else just came in.
But y'all need
and it was on. They got it on Instagram. I seen it on part of it on the video.
Both of y'all need to be happy that y'all still getting booked. You don't need to be carrying that bag because a lot of people they won't book you like because you ain't doing no big time shit. You doing little.
No, you ain't doing no arenas. You ain't. They ain't even going to Palace Theater in
It's a
Cleveland.
little club. It's a good club. it's something like the Foundry, somewhere like the Foundry, and the owner of the Foundry is calling you directly. Somebody, or it's like a little promotion company. They call you, can you come through and do this little show, sing your little guy high song? That's what I'm telling you. It's exactly what it is. And then they had a little roped off section in the VIP, and you're gonna get acting the fool. And it's like people like that. If you start carrying a bad name, they not gonna be booking you for these little shows like that. Like
well, they ain't gonna get no money then.
So you need to stop that, because your career ain't in the place for you to be doing that.
I too many new good motherfuckers out here, man.
Yeah.
You know, and in the little room or whatever they call that shit, where your boy's name was at, and Charlie Wilson and a few other people,
Yeah.
they can say anything they want to say. You know that?
Yeah.
Because the record companies and the government have no control. Just like when we sitting right here, and I could call a motherfucker.
Yeah.
They can't say nothing about it. So if my boy want to talk, get nasty, talk about bagging things up, naked and all that, and whatever he want to do to him, have at it. Because they don't have no control over us. You know, now I mean other now I didn't say there's no static radio. The voice of the revolution in a minute. You know, 216-939-5087 is the number to call in. We ain't gonna be here much longer, but still you can call in. Or you can go to that Facebook live feed like Tamara Freeman, and type some questions in there, make your comments, go to what you call that shit, YouTube, do the same thing. Hit like and then subscribe. It's free to subscribe. So what's up? Y'all always talk about free this and free that. Free of Obama, free that subscription on YouTube for this show. Okay? Free Mandela. Free this. Don't piss me off, y'all. I'm trying not to be pissed off. I gotta go be around people in public tomorrow. What you doing tomorrow, man? You come ride with me, go out here to Orange Village to my people spot, and they gonna have food. My cousin Jared and my cousin Nuke, they gonna have like a rib cook-off battle. And I told them, Nuke, man, you might as well go ahead on and stop, because Jared is cold. On the rib game, he cold.
Some ribs. I'm about to ask you. If it's got some ribs, then
they got ribs. They gonna have rib tips, chicken. They gonna have a whole bunch of food.
I'm trying to find some ribs. That's what I'm trying to do.
Because and my cousin Jared, man, I'm talking about when he was in Minneapolis, maybe about 14 years.
Yeah.
You know, people were telling him up there, man, you should open up a restaurant, because he was always having cookouts and they always having events at his house, and he always cooking. Yeah. I mean, he hit him with the Polish boys. They ain't never heard of the Polish boy before. Yeah. His ribs was like so killer. These people were talking about, you should open up a restaurant. I told him he should have opened up one, but he done moved back here now. I don't know why. As good as Minnesota was to him, but I told my cousin New he might as well go ahead on and sit down, because he can't cook like this dude right here. Now I will put Bub up against him, but Bub can't beat him. Bub a hell of a griller too now.
Yeah.
But I don't think nobody can fuck with my cousin Jared. We call him Smokey the Pig. Yeah. That's how cold he is. He's Smokey the Pig. It used to be a restaurant on 93rd and Woodhill, and it had the big pig head up. That was the name of the restaurant, Smokey the Pig. So he the new Smokey the Pig, because he be doing it. He probably up cleaning ribs right now. He be drunk and drinking.
It be sometimes some Western too. Oh shit! You gotta know where to get your meat. And that's why I told my dad, it's like his spot in Tennessee. It's called the Fresh Market. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's only a few people who know where it started. I think they got one now. It's in Johnson City, but it's one on the west. It was like where the white folks go on the west side in Knoxville, and it was like they got baby back ribs, but when you look at them, they got a nice little hump on the back, look like little mini pork chops, bro. Like so much meat on these things, and they so tender and juicy, and it's like, man, you smoke these, and there's so much juice in that.
But you gotta know how to cook that type of meat.
Yeah,
you can't be no novice, like no freaking amateur.
And these some like slow, like man, you cook these at least 6 to 8 hours. You know what I mean? You don't rush these, throw them on the grill, no 2 hours, man. You don't play.
That's not my cousin Jerry, cause he gonna be out there all day. He gonna be out there.
Yeah, you don't play.
He
them
be out
type
there
of
at
games.
7 in the morning.
This premium meat right here, so you don't play them type
Nah,
of
it's
games.
not.
You know what I mean? You don't play
You
them
spend
type
that type of money, you better know what the hell you doing.
And then when people eat them, and they like, dang, where y'all get your shit? Like, first of all, you gotta know where you get your meat from when you throwing down some ribs. I tell my dad, I'll come all the way to Tennessee just to get some of them ribs and cook them. It's a different cut of meat.
Shit. Almost hit the. Yeah, but I gotta take this call. Yo, my man, what's happening? I'm all right, man. I mean, the show must go on. I had to come do the show, bro. And I got to go do my group after this, man. You know, I do the best I can with what I got to work with.
Butcher.
I was thinking about smothered pork chops all day. But I can still dream. Hey. Salmon? Who the hell wants some salmon on pork chop day? Man, I dreamed about smothered pork chops, man. Come on, bro. Oh, but they eat pink salmon and white salmon and shit?
I'm asking if Terry said it's pink.
Oh, hey Terry, what's up? How you doing? I love you. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be grumpy now for the rest of the day. I was thinking about it all day. I done told Hustle about it. Hustle sitting over there, his lips salivating, and we salivating over some smothered pork chops. We done got to talk about baby back ribs. We talk about everything. Woo, man. And I ate a bologna sandwich.
Hey, you ain't doing nothing tomorrow, man. Are you gonna do something down here now? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot through there. Cause like I remember I mentioned to you, my people, they gonna do the thing that we're there for to do Saturday. They doing it tomorrow due to the change of the weather. So, but that ain't till like 4 o'clock. I'm like, why y'all starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, I know we get a couple of extra hours of daylight, but damn. Hey, I can't say. Hey, I'm a man. I'll call you when I get finished. We gotta close this show. I got a couple of more things I got to holler at these people about. All right. I love you, man.
Yep, you do.
My dude, he from Virginia Beach, but he really from here. The house they grew up in, the address came out straight last week, 5717. I'm like, damn. And his brother, I know he caught it because he played every day. Let me tell you something. Where was I at? Casanova got 16 years, bro.
Yeah.
On the RICO charges.
Yeah.
Now I don't know why it's taking so long, because Jeffrey and them, they trial is actually going on. But I guess the judge said no cameras, none of that stuff after them videos got leaked out of the courtroom. So I want to see how long this gonna take to see if they going to jail. But Casanova, he was running with, he was out of New York. And what the name of the gang he was running with? I gotta see this on here somewhere. Oh, the Untouchable Gorilla Stone gang. Yeah, that was his crew. Yeah, him and his crew. Somebody snitched, but a lot of them going to jail. They had the RICO thing up. I seen the RICO, the triangle.
And then they try to say, why do people always try to start some stuff that don't even matter like this? And they trying to talk about what's the name was cheating on Casanova. And be like, man, she was in jail. And then when she got out of jail, he went to jail.
Yep.
Like, what was her name? Remy Ma.
But what Remy Ma supposed to do? Remy Ma better come out of retirement.
They were like, yeah, he was cheating on such, and she was like, I was about to kill that noise. I had to kill that noise. But I was like, when did they have time to cheat on each other? Because as soon as you got out of jail, he went to jail. Like, y'all just was in a relationship just saying that shit. That was just talk. That was
Y'all ain't even seen each other.
yeah, y'all ain't seen each other.
Y'all in jail.
Yeah.
Simone Biles, remember she retired from gymnastics after the Olympics
Yeah.
and the World Championship? She said she coming back.
Yeah.
So I guess her boyfriend, I don't know what he doing to do. She supposed to be marrying.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, but she said she coming back and she gonna be in the next Olympics.
Yeah.
So she already got the record for most damn medals, or gold medals. So she gonna come back and win some more gold medals. So China, y'all better get some more fentanyl out here, cause y'all gonna be mad, cause she gonna beat y'all. She gonna be Japan, Germany. Can nobody beat in the American women's gymnastics team? They got a whole bunch of them on girls. Olympics next year.
Next year. Okay.
But and the World Cup gonna be here the next time they had a World Cup.
Yeah.
2026, I believe.
It's already been 4 years already. Yeah. It was 2020 was the last Olympics.
Yeah. Remember, because they was
time be going too fast.
remember they had the fake Olympics because that COVID had stopped the real Olympics.
Yeah.
And then so they ended up having the fake Olympics, which wasn't Olympics. Like the Lakers won championship in the bubble. That didn't count. That championship don't count, y'all. So
where this Olympics? What they about to hold this again?
It's supposed to be, is it Germany?
Yeah.
It's somewhere over there. Because we don't get the Olympics until like 2028. But the World Cup going to be here in a couple of years. Yeah. And football is the most popular sport. So that means Ronaldo going to be here. Messi going to be here. I can't think. I don't want to say it because Madonna got a bacterial infection. Kaká, he going to be here. These dudes are the best freaking soccer football players in the world.
Don't go over there to the Olympics with that, what's the name, trying to do that Brittany Griner.
Don't do that Brittany Griner shit over there. Yeah. Brittany Griner got mad because somebody was talking about her on the airplane. First of all, Brittany Griner.
You lucky you was even on the airplane.
Now, first of all, I ain't never known Brittany Griner to have breast cancer. So why you cut your shit off?
You were lucky to be on the airplane.
Yeah, you lucky to be out here playing this season.
Because you could be still in there.
With them white dudes.
Yeah.
They let a black person go and catch some white dudes in a Russian prison. Damn, that's something different. Yeah. Maybe affirmative action is better in Russia than it is in the United States. Who else? What else I got? What's his name? He with Jeffrey now, but he didn't get caught up in the RICO. He just got convicted of murder or charged with murder. Jacoby Moody. Yeah, he got a murder case, and they got all the goods against him. So, c'est la vie. You are going to jail. And what's his name? FN the dealer. That's his stage name, I guess. I don't know. He with Jeffrey. He with the young slime dudes. Yeah. But they say he ain't had nothing to do with the RICO case. He had something to do with it. He just kept himself away from it enough and didn't get too deeply involved in it that he got caught up in that. So now he turned around and killed somebody. Yeah. Where they shoot somebody and kill him in some damn projects where they know him at in Atlanta. Yeah. They know him.
You'd have been better off with the RICO, bro.
Yeah. You would have had a chance to get out, because your ass ain't getting out of jail, bro. You're not getting out of jail. You're gonna be in one of them Georgia prisons. But there's, you know what? Some of these people, like people in Ohio that do crazy stuff, people in Georgia that do crazy stuff, anywhere, they shall all get sent to Angola and see what prison is really like. Or if you don't, just watch that special with what's his name from NBC News? He stayed in the jail.
Yeah. What's my dude? I can forget his name too.
Oh, it just passed through my mind. But he the brother do the nightly news on NBC, and he did that for Dateline. Yeah. He stayed in there in Angola for peace, And he said he started going stir crazy like 3 days in, and he knew he was going home.
Yeah.
So how these dudes that in there for life for stealing a candy bar, how you think they feel? But now they should send some of these people to Angola. Don't send them to no regular damn prison. Send them to Angola. And Angola is the worst prison on this continent or in this country. Put it that way. Because Mexican prisons and down in South America, you know, you don't want to go to none of their prisons, especially as an American. So, yeah, dude going to jail for life. Let me see. You got anything? Because I'm trying to figure out. I know I got something else, but, you know, who cares? All I know is this. Jeffrey.
Yeah, it's always something.
Well, I just want that little girl on Murder the Great to shut up, because she fooling with the wrong people, bro.
Yeah.
She's fooling with all freaking. Their names have been attached. Well, yeah. Their names have been attached to murders, but they didn't really get caught or nothing. Because you know, Dirk, Baby, and Boosie done kill people.
We gotta get them too. All y'all up there in Canada talking about wildfires, that's chemical. My people say that. I heard a lot of people say, man, wood and chemicals smell completely different. Yeah,
man, that stuff it left a film on my car.
Trying to play us like a wildfire game. So
yeah, and first of all,
they said that's the chemical game, man. Y'all need to quit lying.
First and foremost, they have brush fires and wildfires like on the upper west coast of Canada, like California, going up that coast. How they gonna get some damn wildfires in Toronto? Yeah. They say this shit right outside Toronto.
And they got the air cloudy like that.
Man, that you can smell it in the air all day. And when I was driving to the airport to pick up my brother, you couldn't even see far off because it was like we was in LA in the small.
That's how it was at Cedar Point, man. We went up on one roller coaster. We was off in the smoke. We was up in the one that's that real tall one. We was off in the smoke, bro.
Yeah, y'all was up there pretty damn high.
But we had the mask on for the air quality.
The air quality was terrible.
Yeah.
How they gonna be talking about some damn air quality?
That's what people said. Man, everybody y'all heard said, we up here close to it and we can smell it, and these don't smell like trees, these smell like chemicals.
It didn't. I mean, when I first came out of the house, it smelled like, I said, damn, something burning, you know. And I'm like, you know, so I got in the car, but then, and I knew that this stuff, man, because it was here, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? They never come back here. Yeah. It was at New York and up and down the coast, Philadelphia, and then they didn't get it, and it came back here. Yeah. So wildfires don't shift like that. Yeah. You know, and have you seen on the news yet any pictures of the wildfires in Canada?
That's what I'm saying. They said they seen airplanes putting some stuff on the ground.
That's the chemical that they putting in the wildfire.
That's what people were saying. People from up there said they seen some. That's why they didn't show it, because they said it was airplanes putting some white powder, some chemicals on the fire, but it was making the fires bigger and spread. They're like everywhere they was dropping the chemicals was spreading the white.
Well, see, if they put some white on it, if you look at when they have brush fires in California and in Mexico, when them planes go up and drop that stuff be orange. Yeah, I ain't never seen no white stuff. Yeah, that stuff be orange that they drop on them fires.
This was people in Canada saying it. So this was like, they were saying they think the government is spreading these fires. I said, this is the government. Well, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I know.
Well, let me tell you.
People saying this wasn't no wildfire. They said
this is bullshit.
Yeah.
No Static Radio, Voice of the Revolution. But let me say that.
Canada, lying.
That's what they getting back at them people for giving them $6,000 stimulus checks every month.
Yeah. We'll burn this
We'll burn this shit down. We ain't got no money. We gave y'all $6,000 a month for 2 years. You ain't even have to sign up for it. You ain't need no bank account. We gonna direct deposit on a little card and give you the card.
Yeah.
You know, fentanyl and crack and everything went up. The price went up in Canada.
I forgot all about that. Yeah.
That's why they getting them.
Fire was spreading. I forgot.
Yeah, because of that damn $6,000. We got a total of what, 2,000 something. But they got 6,000 a month.
Yeah.
That was some crooked stuff, man. That went down, man.
Plus what we got if you was down here, if you still got your ID from where you lived on Huff. You still get that money too. You got your ID when you lived on East Cleveland.
I lived on Huff. I don't know. I might have to check for an ID though. But all I know is this: that wasn't no damn brush fire. And if they was pouring, because my brother said they was he seen some airplanes on TV going by dropping stuff, and he should have knew because he lived in California all them years. And he should have knew that stuff. That next time you see, and they gonna have them in California. It just ain't brush fire season yet. Watch the stuff that they drop out them planes. It's gonna be orange. That shit is orange. I ain't never seen them drop no white shit out the sky.
Yeah, they always have some shit going on in California. I don't even know why people still living there. They just
Cause California beautiful, man.
They just rebuild their house to get burnt down again. It's gonna come right back.
Yes, they build on the same. They build on the same spot.
Same spot, just like people in down Florida building the same spot where a hurricane hit. Built my house right here.
Well, all I know is up here, a blizzard ain't gonna tear your damn house down. It might snow you in for a couple of days.
Yeah, that shit beautiful till the fire get to it. Like, damn. Or
no, but
hurricane
I mean, when we was living in California, I tell this all the time because I'm sitting on the, you know how you sit on the side of the bathtub and you groggy and you trying to get yourself together to wash up, take a shower.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go to school, then all of a sudden, all this shit started shaking. But these big trucks used to ride by, because it was a mattress factory right next door to where we live. Because we live right off of downtown Inglewood. And I'm like, oh, one of them damn big-ass trucks coming by. And my mom got to screaming and hollering. I'm like, what you screaming for? She said, it's an earthquake. Get in the bathtub. She opened up the door. I got the bathroom locked like what, man? Went outside because it was shaking. I mean, it was really shaking. I was like, okay, it's an earthquake. Went outside, it was a crack in the street, right down Manchester Boulevard, long crack. I'm like, damn, I just survived the earthquake.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's not really scary to me, like the earthquake game.
No. I ain't seen no little black stuff flying around on shit, all that stuff. I ain't seen none of that.
Like that's different right there.
Yeah, y'all do have
you gotta bust a move.
Y'all do have some damn earthquakes down there. Cause that damn the Blue Ridge Mountains?
Yeah.
That shit sit on the fault line.
There's been some earthquakes like all over the place. I know I've been in one in Tennessee. And then there's some of them, I don't know. I guess I'll be asleep. Some of them people be like, you will go to sleep, and some people are like, damn, you didn't feel that earthquake? It woke me up out of my sleep. I was like, man, for real, I slept through
I was asleep.
Hey, I was asleep. I've been better off.
I mean, it's amazing because Florida get hurricanes, the Midwest coming up from the Gulf, they call it Hurricane Alley, go up through Kansas, and Hurricane Alley go all the way up to Minnesota. They be having tornadoes. I'm sorry, not hurricanes, but they call it Tornado Alley. And you see it every year. They be on the news. This big freaking tornado came and destroyed the whole town.
I think that's like, unless you live on the fault, and what they call the fault line, and then the shit completely explode, like that movie The Rock was in. There's some movie type shit, and shit shaking on the Richter scale and start breaking shit, and I guess buildings start collapsing. earthquake, man, it's just okay, but that's all whatever.
Yeah, it ain't nothing but like going on a roller coaster
But
at Cedar Point.
yeah, but then the what's the name though? The other shits, the hurricanes and the shit.
The breast fire.
Yeah, the fire and the tornado game. You might not know where
I'm
you
scared
might.
of the tornado game, bro.
The tornado game, you might not even know where you might end up at if
You might end up in Oz with some damn munchkins.
Yeah.
That's where you might end up.
The tornado game is ridiculous. I'm talking about. I'm thinking that'd be some movie type stuff until you see the people that go chase the tornado, and
Yeah,
you
they
see
crazy. Tornado chasers.
and you see the tornado lift up some houses and some cars and shit and take that shit somewhere else. You be like, what the hell? And you chasing this shit. Then they be like, oh, shit is coming back this
Yeah,
way.
let's go. Like you can outrun a damn tornado. I don't give a damn what type of car you driving. You can't outrun no damn tornado. But yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous because, you know, people be like, oh, you live in Ohio. And I live in Ohio. Not Ohio. Say it. Ohio, not Ohio. And they be like, well, it snows there. Yeah, it snow here. And when y'all get tornadoes down there in Birmingham, and then the tornadoes come in, and you know y'all get the residual effects after a hurricane. You know, all I gotta do is go show some damn snow, put on a few more clothes, show some snow, and I can go on about my day like ain't nothing happened. Let a hurricane or a tornado hit your spot. Your spot might not be in the same place no more. You might have a new house 2 blocks over. It'll pick your house up and drop it off 2 blocks over. And your car be the other way 3 blocks over. I can't think of that little town last year. I think it was in Western Kentucky.
And then all you got is fire insurance. You didn't have fire
Man,
and
ain't
flood.
had no damn tornado.
You had fire and flood. You had a tornado game.
And you live right in the middle of Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
But that one town last year, it destroyed the whole freaking town.
Yeah.
It was actually in Alabama, a small little town in Alabama. I mean, they were showing this, and the people was crying and everything, which I'm sure, you know, that hurt. And it's scary.
Yeah.
But when they were showing pictures, and they were showing it from a helicopter, they said this used to be a town. And it wasn't nothing there. Nothing but a bunch of rubble. Because the one lady was standing there, her neighbor was standing there, African-American lady, or sister, whatever you want to call her. She was standing there consoling the white woman. And, you know, then they was consoling each other because both of them, they were saying, my house used to be right there. And she said, my house used to be right there. We was neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all go to Oz and look for them, it might be on top of a witch.
I remember the old school game though. You remember the old school, man? I remember the old school, my grandmother, man, when the thunderstorm used to come, boy, all that shit, TV and all that shit, ain't no talking on no phone, no nothing. The lightning in the sky, boy.
Turn the lights off.
Hey, all that shit, we gonna burn these candles for a minute. This shit passed.
But if it hit hard enough, we gonna burn these candles for a real minute.
Yeah. But I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I never did. I was like, man, that shit was superstitious till that shit hit our house. When my dad, man, luckily my dad, my mom and my dad was still together. I was young. I mean, lightning hit our house and went through all them surge protectors and shit. And luckily we had insurance. My day, we might have got some extra shit. Might have came up. That was back when, you know what I mean, back in the 80s.
You really could hustle the
Yeah.
insurance company.
That back
then.
in the 80s, I think we might have came up on a camcorder that we didn't have. I mean, the big VHS joint.
Right? They asked you to write down what was damaged.
Yeah, what was damaged. Yeah. Think that
Everything.
Yeah.
What's everything? And you break out with a list, and
Yeah.
that should just keep falling.
Yup.
I need new beds.
I need a TV in my son's bedroom. I had a TV. Got me a TV in my bedroom.
A Sony.
Yeah. Shit, boy. Shit.
I need a couple of VCRs.
Yeah.
Better yet, we did have 3.
That was like, damn, that's when that insurance kicked in. That was like, the lightning strike your house. I was like I said, I thought my grandmother was like, man, why she always make us do all this stuff? Then the lightning really did strike our house and blew that shit up. My dad had insurance, boy. Shit, we got some stuff going on.
Hey, y'all didn't have to rebuild. Y'all just had to fix a little shit up and get some new shit.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's what you be hoping for too. Like it's crazy how little silver linings come out of this shit. Like that, I've been waiting for, been waiting.
Y'all was right on time.
Been paying this damn insurance. I've been waiting for lightning to strike this damn house.
They ain't gotta wait on no damn tornado.
Yeah.
And why would you live right there in the Midwest in Oklahoma, Lower Alabama, places like where tornadoes, Texas, where they come up through that Gulf and they rip through Houston?
Cause you married and in the military. That's why.
Well, I mean, in that, you know, I seen the tornado. We was in boot camp.
Yeah.
And the tornado hit. And, you know, we all went into the one place where people go for tornadoes. We sitting on the floor, back to back, all the way down this long ass corridor. And me and my dude Kendall Clark, we sitting by the door.
Yeah.
You don't think we opened up the door and went outside?
Yeah.
Man, it was hell bigger than my head. And it was like, so we went back in. We said, man, we ain't doing that no more. The tornado, it was a mall in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
The tornado ripped the whole roof off the mall.
Yeah.
The mall was standing up, but didn't have no roof no more.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's some bad shit there, bro.
Yeah.
Came through Wichita Falls because we were stationed in Wichita Falls, Texas. Man, that tornado came through there. I'm like, shit. I ain't scared of much. And especially back then, I really wasn't scared of nothing then. But that tornado put some real fear in my heart. I wanted to go back to Ohio.
My cousin, he was in the Air Force. He said he was gonna be an astronaut. I don't know if he's still gonna be an astronaut, but he working. He in the Air Force.
How long he been in? I was Air Force.
He been in since straight out of high school, and he's a little bit younger.
Oh shit, he probably
Yeah,
damn
he probably
lieutenant colonel or something.
But that's where he was. I don't know where he at now, but that's where he was. He was in what, Nebraska, or I think
They got a base in Nebraska. They got one in Wichita Falls, Texas.
It was either Nebraska or Kansas, but wherever he was, I think it was Nebraska. Wherever he is at is where they have the most tornadoes anywhere in the country. And he was like, yeah, it's like, but that's where the Air Force got me stationed. And he's married him, his wife, and his kids. But and that's what she was talking about.
It's Nebraska because a friend of mine, he was stationed out there in Nebraska.
And that's what she was like. She was like, yeah, this got not more tornadoes in the country, but more tornadoes than anywhere in the world a year. Like a year, not like every couple of years. A year they have more tornadoes.
Oh yeah, I mean some of them.
I was like, why would you live? And then I was like, he's like, yeah, the military.
You ain't got no damn choice.
You know, I said the military. That's why you would live somewhere.
You gonna live there?
And then I was like, well, that's the only place. Yeah, it's got to be Nebraska, because I was like, that's the only place.
It's Nebraska.
Y'all the only place, the only people there. Who else live there? They was like, yeah, it's just us and corn. And corn. And it was like, you ain't even got no job. They with his wife, like, they ain't even got no, like, there's no word for her to go work, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
like at most bases,
so
they can work on the base or they can go off base and get a job,
Yeah.
you know, wives and spouses, stuff
so
like
she
that.
said she had to get her, and that's what they started doing, like, buying. That's what they go, like, when they come to Tennessee or somewhere, they go flying around and they vacation, they buy up all this shit, take it back to their house, and she sell it on Amazon. That's her hustle. Because you like, ain't nowhere to go get no job. It's like,
Well, I mean, cause like
tornadoes and corn.
we was in Edwards Air Force Base. You had the town of Lancaster,
Yeah.
which was I don't know, cause when you get to the gate at Edwards Air Force Base,
Yeah.
like, this is in the Mojave Desert. You got to go about 7 miles before you get to the main base.
Yeah.
But outside of the base, when you go down, they got Lancaster. Lancaster now, it was like a small town. It's in LA County too, actually, as far up as it is. But you can go to Lancaster and get a job. The base was big enough where you could got a job at the commissary, at the movie theater.
Yeah.
But in Nebraska, ain't shit in Nebraska but corn.
Yeah.
That's why they call them the corn huskers.
She said she had to get her Amazon hustle on.
Well, at least she was smart enough to get one.
Or eBay. I don't know if they probably still do that. No, I don't know if he still live out there because they be moving, sometimes.
No, well, you ain't gonna stay there. First of all, if he got like a 3-year assignment there,
Yeah.
he should have been putting in for a different basis the whole time he was there. And he probably, how old is he now? If he went straight out of high school?
He like 40.
Oh shit, he probably retired. If he's still in there.
Like 39, 40.
Oh, but he done been all around the world.
Yeah.
He done been a lot of
Well, he
places.
ain't live nowhere, like not around the world. He's gonna live area. I got my cousin on my what's the name side. She in the Air Force. That's on my dad's side. He on my mom's side. But I got a cousin on my dad's side. She in the Air Force, and that's when I first came back here. She was coming back from Dubai. That's when we had that party out on the east side for her. But she was in Dubai. She was in what's the name too. At one time, she was in London. I remember I called her. I was like, "What's up, cuz?" She was like, "Man, it's 6 in the morning." See, don't be calling me this early.
1 o'clock here, but it's 6 in the morning over there.
She almost cussed me out. She's like, "Man, it's 6 in the morning. You know what time it is."
She probably had a damn good time over there because I was over there for 3 years, bro.
But yeah, she been my cousin on my mom's side. He just been here. He always been stationed in the United States. Well, I don't know about like basic training and stuff, but he always been stationed in
Well,
the
that's in
United
San
States.
Antonio.
Yeah.
So you go in San Antonio.
But my one chick, that was she in Texas now where she live at, my cousin. But she's still in the Air Force too, and she I think she a pastor now too. She don't went to what's the name school? She went to theologian.
Well, it's, they got San Antonio. They got Shepherd Air Force Base. It's about maybe 4 or 5 Air Force bases in Texas.
Yeah.
They got Biloxi in Mississippi.
Well, I think San Antonio, that's where she was wanting everybody to fly because she got married. That's some funny stuff. She got married, and she wanted everybody to come to San Antonio. It was like 2020 or 2021, like when the COVID went crazy, and then something happened, and they called it off. And it's like, my uncle was like, "Damn, I got my damn ticket." He's like, "Now everybody got tickets to go. They all ain't gonna get married." Well, they got married, but they called it off because something, COVID did something. So that was like,
Oh,
man.
yeah. I mean, my cousin.
And some people had some tickets that were not refundable.
Damn, Spirit Airlines. But no, my cousin lived in Washington, D.C. at least. She was getting married. And they was having their marriage ceremony in Jamaica on the beach. And, they had the hotel and everything booked for people to come. And COVID went crazy.
Yeah.
So they didn't have it. They just had like a private ceremony up there in D.C. But then she came here, and her husband came here, and we had a big reception for him. So, that was a good day, but that wasn't a good time because my mom was sitting up in that hospital with that shit, man.
I know, man. What's the name when they came back, though? It was like when I first moved up here, it was about 2012, 2013. They had a big cookout, and out there, one of them places out by Euclid on the east side, big ass park. But my cousin, man, she had some friends.
Euclid Creek, probably.
Yeah, Euclid Creek, I think is where it was. My cousin, she went to, some of y'all that was back then, I don't know about now, but I know back when my cousin was going in the 90s, when y'all came, some of y'all came to that cookout from Shaw, from the 90s. Hey.
It was on and popping.
Hey. Y'all was a different breed than I guess now. I don't know.
We don't even want to be in Cleveland right now.
Yeah, but y'all that went to Shaw back then, y'all was,
Oh, Shaw had
Y'all
the
came-
winners, bro.
Y'all can't, some of y'all had that pressure. It's like, man, but y'all had husbands though, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they Shaw people, man. Shaw was like, they had some winners up there
Yeah,
for a long time.
Back in like 90, 91.
Shit, I'm talking about
92.
going all the way back from by that time all the way back to like the 70s.
Yeah.
My sponsor, he went to Shaw. And at his birthday party, I'm like, damn, all these bro. He said, man, most of these women in here from Shaw. I was like, yeah, I know y'all Shaw High. They all have cookouts, parties, and all type of crazy stuff.
I guess.
They stick together.
Yeah, that's what I said. I guess like y'all didn't know nobody else because everybody was Shaw. Like y'all ain't mess with no ass with nobody else school. It's just straight Shaw. If you
All
went
because
to
Cleveland Heights and Shaw hate each other.
Yeah.
Garfield and Shaw hate each other.
Like,
Most schools hated Shaw.
Ain't no Glenville people there.
No, ain't no Glenville. Glenville hate Shaw too.
I like, damn, everybody here from Shaw.
Everybody, I mean, Shaw was a good school. They put out some good athletes. They had a good education. East Cleveland, when I went into the Air Force, was rated one of the best suburbs for African Americans in this country. I mean, they had businesses, they had homes, you know, and then on that one side to go up, like when we went to that store and played numbers, when we decided to run up into Cleveland Heights. I mean, millionaires used to live in East Cleveland, and I'm like, I came back home. I said, but let me run up to Shaw and check on some people I know in EC. Man, I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
I was looking around. I like, what happened? Am I in East Cleveland? They're like, man, why you go to East Cleveland? And it got systematically worse ever since then. So since '84 on out, it just was raggedy. We got to get out of here, man. But they had some fine honeys at Shaw. I'm gonna tell you, we played them in basketball, and man, they had man, leave them damn Shaw people alone. I graduated from Cleveland Heights and went to East Tech. We hate y'all. We hate y'all. That's what we say. We hate y'all. The Shaw Cardinals.
Yeah.
Actually, them damn colors of No Static Radio. That's the Shaw Cardinals colors.
Them chicks from Shaw, man, shit, they were back in like the ones that was at that cookout. Them chicks, they wash their feet and they put some lotion on their feet.
They had on them sandals.
Yeah.
They wear slides, they wear sandals.
Yeah.
And wear clean feet.
Lotion on them.
Ain't it beautiful to see the back of a woman's feet and it's clean and shit? They got lotion on it.
Yeah.
And you just be looking like, damn.
Yeah.
You know she clean
That's
all
how
over.
they did it.
And then Susie Homemaker come by and she got on some slides with no socks.
Yeah.
And the back of her shit gray.
Dusty.
Grayer than your shirt.
Dusty. Mud.
And she thinks she cute.
Yeah.
You can't tell her nothing. And she got on on a mini size outfit, but she a plus size. Looking like Big Baby Huey, dirty feet.
Like you been walking through wildfire.
In Canada.
Come to down chimney's got soot on your feet. Ashes and soot.
Kicking it with Santa Claus. We gotta get out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in to the Hustle and Wax Flow. This is on No Static Radio. This is the voice of the revolution. And y'all heard the voice of Hustle and Wax today. And Rolling from University Heights. Thanks for calling. Tamara Freeman, we love you for always checking in. Better late than never. If we offended anyone, we going out too. Oh, we letting it go that black. What about that girl? The one you talking about, Hot Red or whatever her damn name.
Oh man, we won't go there. See a little bit too ratchet. We'll go there, man.
Hey man, everybody gotta have a little ratchet in their jacket every now and then. Yeah. If we offended you in any way, we apologize wholeheartedly and sincerely. Tune in next week and we'll do it again. We're gonna have them Jamaican dudes with the reggae dude calling in next week. I got to get with them. I can't think of her name. Katora's Kitchen. We got to get her to come in here. She was supposed to come in, but I think she got sick or her son got sick or something. But I hit her up the other day. We want her to come back because we're going to have some guests. And these guests just as interesting as me and Hustle are. Don't forget the Trauma Recovery Center, 216-444-5487. It's the holiday weekend. Shit going to be going on, okay? Some of y'all need the Trauma Recovery Center now. But y'all really going to need it after this long weekend. 216-644-5487. This is Wax in his radio voice signing off. Hustle, you got anything to say to the people before we go?
Nah, see y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See y'all next week. Man, this bitch cussing already. What's her name? Tell the people who this shit is.
Sexy Red. Pound Town.
Y'all better get hip to her.
Hey, kid, fuck these niggas up. thuggin' with my round, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, cause suck a bitch soul. Pound town, just left pound town. Let my nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat me out. Pound town, just left pound town. Let my nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat me out. I'm out here in Miami, looking for the hoochie daddy. Where the niggas that get rested? My son need a new pappy. Too many bitches, where the niggas at? I'm trying to get my coochie scratched, yeah. I'm trying to get my coochie scratched, yeah. You know this nigga, yeah. I like a nigga with a check. All my niggas give me that. You know I'm sexy, I'm the bad bitch. I'm the shit little bitch, I'm that. You know, I can't say his name, cause he be cheating. I know you back, yeah. And I'm the reason. Niggas love a bad bitch. Yeah. What Suki say, nut on my tits. Pound town, just left pound town. Let my nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat me out. Pound town,
I don't know we gonna be listening to her too much.
let my nigga, he just took a bitch down.
This bitch is ratchet as fuck, man.
Yeah, that nigga eat me out.
Yeah, she got Glorilla and them beat on the ratchet game, bro. She the queen of that shit. I don't know who can top her. Thanks for tuning